Okay.
All right. Monkey.
I'm trying to find the Mommy Milky clip.
Oh, you are.
It's a trap!
Like the Mommy Milky clip from the recording.
Yeah.
I'm
I
close.
don't want to know what other thing would be him referring to.
I mean, I don't know. Where's Nate? Is he?
It's Nate. We don't. Okay. He has a child. We don't care where Nate is.
We do care.
Oh, we do care, but
You know what I mean.
I'm just being annoying today.
Oh, you found it?
Uh,
I'm so close.
We can find something.
Oh,
Found it?
oh, yep, got it.
Oh,
Okay, I just need the link. Copy the link. I'm trying to put in the YouTube activity. There it is.
wait, hold on. I gotta start watching it. Join activity.
It's right about here.
Dragon. All right, we come up with an idea. You ready for your drink?
Yo, what?
What's going on?
What happened to you?
Well, this is
We're playing a clip.
part of what I can do. You don't mind
gotcha.
dragon's blood?
I'm trying to.
Mama
This is trying
Milky.
I hate that. I just heard it.
Give me a chance. I was joining the activity. Hold on.
1 sec. Are you in yet?
It's been slow. It's loading. Oh, it's been slow today. I don't know why. I mean, hosting. It's just okay. It's loading.
Yeah, I see that. Yep, I'm there.
Oh, hi.
Tuco, did you just open the door? Oh.
If one of them were to open the door, it would be Tuco.
Yeah,
Just
I
make
was
it
thinking
snappy.
the same thing.
Oh, is
We'll
this
see
the
what we
session
can do.
recap on the activity?
Okay. We're playing
I
the
guess.
Mama Milky clip.
Oh,
Okay,
Maybe, yeah. You can try.
Nate's weird.
Alright.
Says it.
I'm disappointed in you all.
All right. It's so you know
I
what
didn't want to
clip.
hear it.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Everyone be quiet.
Oh, I was doing
We're
it.
back.
Why don't I have? All I had
Okay,
is the
let's go.
Eden.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go back. It just
to go back,
I think
you
you would
skipped
pause
it.
it and it was just laughing.
I guess.
Okay, ready. Maybe, yeah. You can try.
Alright. Here, I'm gonna do it.
Is it working?
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
quickest and
Yeah,
easiest way to get this done. And she transforms into a dragon and she lays down the map, transforms into a dragon. Alright, we come up with an idea. You ready for your drink?
Yo, what? What happened to you?
Well, this is part of what I can do. You don't mind dragon's blood?
Mama Milky. Yeah,
Great clip right there. Great clip.
good stuff.
Mama Milky.
Mama
Yeah.
Milky.
Make that a short. to
Or a
Colin.
soundboard.
Or Spencer. Yeah. No.
Do
So-
make that a
do
clip
both.
for the soundboard.
Both. Make it a soundboard and make it a short and put it.
What you could do, Boston, is you could try to like do like not like it doesn't have to be high quality, but like do like those like sketches where it's like of the short of what it is
Oh,
that you
yeah,
find
like
on YouTube. Just like
animatic.
Yeah, just a short animatic, just something like that. That'd be funny.
That'd be really fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Mama Milky. I don't know. I'm playing this map as if he's like a weird demented Muppet.
Interesting. Like, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you guys went to hell. You took the truck thing there with the guy that may or may not be a pervert. Drops you off at the parking garage.
May?
You talk to the map. Try to figure out how the map works. Determine it needs blood. Saran gives it dragon blood. Mama Milky. You guys then ask just ask it where to go. And it says, oh, the Vampires Anonymous might, like, they're nice guys. They might be willing to help you without, like, murdering you. And so you go there, and they ask you to confess your feelings and whatever. And ultimately, they just say, you gotta find someone that knows how to use those passages, because you can't, like, just sneak down there. And the people that know that stuff is, like, they're higher up the corporate ladder, essentially. This lair of hell is very capitalist. It's Mammon's lair. So,
Ooh,
Oh, funny enough.
interesting.
Funnily enough.
yeah, lair 3. Oh, what's happening?
Maybe we'll get on Mammon's radar.
Yes, that's the idea. That's, So you guys just left, and we determined it is midnight in hell time.
In hell time.
Is that like bullet time or
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Why do I get ads now?
I also
Sam.
started getting ads.
Fried chicken and one
Apparently,
fried chicken
they made
and
a
wontons
change with the
and teriyaki
embed
glaze and an
code.
egg. Some people
Yeah, it's annoying.
And I was saying that I was getting a lot of ads, and now you guys are starting to complain.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I figured
now it
out on
matters.
YouTube, if you just, like, switch videos a ton, or, like, you exit the video a ton, it'll just give up on the ad. No, not that, Mammon. So that's a good version, too.
Turn that
Okay.
down, Juice.
So, you guys have just left the Vampires Anonymous meeting. Now standing out on the streets outside of this derelict church where it was held. The tolls of the man tied to the bell screaming every time it swings echoes down the streets of the city. You can't tell that it's night because hell doesn't really have a sun. But it is in fact nighttime. There are not many people out on the streets. The only people you can see are what appear to be homeless people who do not have a house in this hell city, and that are mostly torn apart and nibbled on by you're not sure what, but they're not really able to move. Their legs are just nibbled into stumps. Their guts have been torn and picked at. Where do you guys go next?
So here's the deal that we have. If it seems that we're to get to the bottom layer of hell, the safest route would be to have a route rather than a direct approach. Because who's to say that we can find our way back out, or at least convince our way back out? It'll be easier to convince them to find a path down than to find a path back up. So,
Yeah.
how are we going
I
to
think-
do it this time with Mammon?
You think what,
Astro
Astro?
was saying something.
I was gonna say I think we should go get more information. Maybe go to some of the bars in town, see if we can find more shady people that would be maybe smuggling stuff down there or have access.
Potentially, it doesn't
Yeah,
have to
great, yeah.
necessarily be a someone in power in the layers of hell. It could be someone who might just even know it. But I'm sure they're not willing to divulge that information so freely, so we'll have to be careful in that regard. I think it
If
would
we
be in
go
our
to a
best interest
bar-
to at least stick together in a group. We don't know what we might encounter here in hell. And, well...
I'm saying if we go to a bar where people are sloshed, they're more likely to talk.
That's true. So I think that's our first approach. Any objections?
Nope.
I think that's a good, solid plan.
Alright.
Well, that's it.
Hey, Carter,
Yeah,
could you lead us to the nearest bar?
of course. Finding bars near me.
Wait, is Carter AI?
Buffering.
Is he like?
The GPS.
I imagine it's like a Google Maps. Like you type it in.
I was gonna ask Carter, are you related to somebody named Siri?
Siri? That's a very meta reference, but okay.
It's like
Extremely.
100 years earlier.
I'm Siri's great-great-great-grandfather. Alright, I found a bar. You
Alright.
see the surface of Carter. The blood rises to it, and once again creates that arrow and shows you on the map, and shows you where to go.
Alright. I believe it's this way.
Alright. And you guys begin
How far
headed
away is it?
in that direction, following Carter's directions. Carter, in response to your question, goes, it's like anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes away.
Gotcha. Now,
Okay.
Carter, you mentioned earlier that if we got the blood of someone who knows the passage, that we could figure out where the passage lies.
Yeah.
How much blood exactly do you require for that?
Oh, well, you'd have to drain them entirely, of course.
I see.
Everybody knows all knowledge is stored in the blood.
Ooh, my specialty, getting blood.
And pee is stored in the balls.
Whoa!
No,
Oh my
that's not true.
I don't.
Common
think-
knowledge.
Well, if
Thanks, I guess.
if it's stored in the balls, then how do women pee?
They don't.
Ah, I see.
I
And
don't
she
know
just
where-
like
Austin.
trails off. Like,
where would the cum even be?
Uh,
What the heck?
Okay, Buster.
I know
We're
we're
in
in hell
hell.
and all, but
Come on.
show some courtesy.
There are boundaries.
That's for the
Go a
fifth
few
layer
go
of
a few
hell right
levels
there.
deeper, and then, there you go.
We're not deep enough to quite say those things.
We just got blood and piss on this layer.
Okay, all right, sorry. Soup. Where's soup stored though?
oh.
It's all blood.
What do you mean it's
Okay,
all blood?
I'm tired of this conversation. Go to the bar.
I meant blood. Why are
And then
you
it's gonna
buying
look at
clothes at
Drake
the
all
blood store?
disgusted. What happened in Japan?
Well, we took a ferry.
It's a
or
joke.
Oh,
Because of Drake is now talking about this crap.
oh.
That's right. Does Atheist, has he been caught up on what happened?
More or less. I know that you died.
He believes in most of what we said, but he doesn't believe the idea of Felix being Anubis.
Okay, why would we lie about that though?
He probably thinks that we're delusional in the matter. So
I'm
we
kinda
might
saying
believe
that
that
Ink-
it is, but not really.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe we said that right, that Titanus was defeated
Well,
and
defeated is a
Completely.
nice term. in the
well,
matter
you
because-
know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. We can't unless we
Yeah.
kill him down here.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can find him and we can.
He's
kill
at
him,
least not. He's just not up there now. At least.
Make a
You're
turn.
going.
It looks like we passed it.
What direction? You said make a turn.
U-turn.
You didn't tell you to turn left or right beforehand.
I forget sometimes.
I guess.
I'm not perfect.
It's a patch.
Let's just put some faith in Carter here.
Yeah, jeez.
Recalculating.
Yeah, rerouting. Take an effing U-turn.
All right.
What do we see? Like where we are?
What is the scenery that we are looking at?
That's literally the same question.
It's a
A
classic.
hellscape?
It's a city, but of course it's got that red-orange ambience.
Of course.
All the buildings aren't in the best shape. The road has lots of potholes and cracks.
Does it kind of look like the you've watched
yes.
Only I Level Up,
LA.
right? Solo Leveling?
Yeah, I've watched Solo Leveling.
It's like that one part with where he fights Cerebus, or is it Cerebus, or it's the three-headed dog?
Cerberus.
Cerberus. You know what I'm
I
talking
mean,
about,
it's
right?
hell. Like, imagine hell, but there's a city. It's like very like jagged architecture, very imposing and intimidating.
So lots
of
ruined, but
gargoyles.
more just hellish.
Yeah, and there's like crusted blood in the cracks and all over the floor. Some of it appears to have been kind of swept up, but I mean, this is a very dirty place. There are syringes everywhere.
Okay, not LA, San Francisco.
Yeah, it's San Francisco.
Nice.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little inspired by Hell of a Boss and Husband Hotel.
Okay.
But yeah, so as you're walking, it's like I said, this is like eerily empty. You would expect even hell would have more people out at midnight, but it is quite the opposite. And as you are doing this U-turn, having missed the bar, make perception checks.
No, this
Oh.
one I can do.
Whoever would like to.
Okie day.
Oh,
Come on.
one.
Wow.
Okay.
19.
Drake is still stuck on the balls thing, so he's too busy thinking of that.
21.
22, 21.
Can you roll for me? Mine's still loading.
Boston, can I actually also make a history check to see if Saber can remember anything from his locked memories potentially?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Flynn, I like how you wrote deafened into your wound list. The spelling's very nice.
A 7.
It says dephoned.
What did I get?
16.
You got 16. Okay, yeah. So basically everyone but like Igneous and Drake hear the sounds of wailing. Like mixed with screaming and other sounds of agony.
I was like sirens.
Sort
Oh,
of
I
invisible
was
siren.
thinking of like an ambulance. Oh, okay.
And every now and then the woo is replaced by a ah! Ah!
Like that.
like that. And it appears to be getting closer.
I'm not sure if I like the sound of that thing. Let's
That
find
doesn't
that
sound-
bar quickly
Sound
and
of
get
what?
inside.
Is there any way that we can take cover right where we are?
I mean, you could try and find an alley.
Let's try to find an alley.
Did you say it's like midnight?
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, you guys. There's an alley nearby that you guys can go in and hide in.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make stealth checks though.
Stealth.
Can you do it?
I would get my thing going, pass without trace. So everyone has, I think it's advantage. No, that's a plus 10.
Oh, I rolled the wrong
Plus
one.
10.
My bad.
Plus 10.
Your
23
stealth
then.
bonus is a plus. Okay, so it's still bad regardless. Actually lower.
Okay, I got it open finally.
Everyone's just plus 10.
What was mine, Boston?
With the pass without trace, I rolled the wrong roll. It's a 15 though. So we have 15, 38, 20,
I have a 25.
23, 25, 34. So most of you rush in there pretty fast, and immediately go into the shadows. But Aster is still caught in the wailing and is going too slow before one of you pulls her into the alleyway.
Is her perception the same as her stealth?
No, but she has a +2 to stealth, so I dropped the 2 off of what I rolled.
Okay.
Who would be deeper inside of the alleyway?
I feel it'd be either me or Saber, whoever was probably quickest to jump in there.
Brendan's probably not.
I
would
would
say-
say if it is by who went in first, it would be Seren since she's the one with a map.
Sharon is the one kind of leading with the map.
Yeah.
That makes
Well,
sense,
I-
unless she would have just like waited.
We'll
I
say
probably would
she's
be I probably would be centered around everyone, actually, to make sure everyone's covered.
I'll be behind Seren.
As you're standing there,
Just because we were talking.
one sec. Let me grab something real quick. Okay. You feel a sharp jab, but as you feel it, you jump out of the way so it doesn't like fully get you. And you see there's just a guy standing there holding a sharpened toothbrush. And his eyes are wide open like he's caught in the act.
Sharpened toothbrush.
Did you just try to shank me?
What does he look like?
No.
No, he tried to shit.
He's got very, like, I wouldn't say long, it's like hair in varying lengths. His skin is, like, cracked.
Like an
And he's got several, like, indents along his, like, his rib cage. And some clearly broken bones.
Is it a human?
Yeah.
Listen, you're not in good shape to fight to begin with. You're really clearly picking the wrong kind of fight.
Gotta keep quiet.
Sorry? Wait, what?
By chance,
You guys-
do you know what that sound is?
You guys, oh, I knew it. You're hiding from the police, aren't you?
Is that what
You
it
guys
is?
hear the wailing getting closer. Nice. That's what I'm doing too.
Well, then shut up.
Hey, don't tell me to shut up.
Seren clasps her
Why
hand
are
over
you
his
hiding
mouth.
from the police?
Shh, quiet. You're hiding from the police
Help!
too.
Help!
I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Okay. I won't bother with a roll. He instantly goes,
Austin,
what?
there's people fighting outside our door.
Fighting in what sense?
There's 2 girls arguing outside our door.
Oh, nice. What are they arguing about?
I don't know.
Weird.
I gotta watch them.
He's gonna attempt to rip your hand off of his mouth.
But he just got sleep.
Oh. Never mind. I'm sorry. Felina, I got off track.
It's really loud.
He got
Really
distracted.
loud.
He got distracted by 2 girls fighting. We get it.
He conks out as you guys see the sirens pass by. As you see a old-timey 1920s car with like a bunch of cops like hanging out the window with these like batons, and some of them with these weird like bone guns. As they drive past where you guys were, they kind of slow down. They go, "Damn, I thought I'd be here." And you see a eye with wings, like bat wings, fly down and perch onto his arm. Hey, you said they were gonna be here. I don't know. I saw what I saw. Useless, and he shoots it and it explodes. Hello?
What did he shoot?
The eyeball thing.
Oh.
Oh, let's keep a lookout. And you see they all look the exact same. They've got that like bony vest in the Hero Forge that I made, the mustache, the red skin, the devil horns, and the hat. And they look identical. as they peel out, and the tires, as they peel out, scream almost in agony, and you can hear this thumping and thrumming of a heartbeat within the engine chassis, and it rips down the road.
And these are devils, right?
Yeah, they don't look super devilish. They're about the same level of like demon looking as the guy that drove you here.
Okay, so
Though he
like
did not
a
have a
little bit
mustache.
hint to it.
Yeah, the red skin and the horns, but that's pretty much it.
All right, looks like they
All
passed.
right.
Well, let's continue looking for that bar. As for him, well, he should be waking up any moment, but I'm sure we can take our
I'm going to steal his toothbrush.
Okay, yeah, you got a toothbrush shiv.
What do you
Alright,
plan on
as you
using with
guys-
that?
What?
What do you plan on doing with that?
Just so he doesn't have it.
All right. It's not like you could have done much with it, anyways.
We don't know what other innocent, quote unquote, souls may be traveling around.
I mean, yes,
We have enough with all the devils.
We're in hell. There are no innocents.
Well, true, but I meant more. I'll just break it.
I mean, it is pretty brittle. It's been shaved down, so it snaps in half.
All right. Well, why don't we get out of here? We don't want to stay here for too long.
Alright, you guys step out of the alleyway, and just a few more feet down the road, you get to the bar, and the map goes. You have arrived at your destination!
Thank you, Carter.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Welcome to the Devil's Pit!
I hate how much you give me
Yippee!
Monokuma vibes.
Any information you have on the Devil's Pit before we go in?
Make sure you are caught up on all your vaccinations.
I'm
Well-
pretty sure we are. So
What are those?
What are vaccinations? Yeah.
You guys don't have those yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're anti-vaccine.
No, don't be canonically anti-vax.
Why not anti-vaccine? Why not?
Duvall gives the thumbs up of approval. Anti-vax.
No!
Keeping the
Don't
peace
make me
among
get
all
it.
nations.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, but it looks like a dive bar, hole in the wall. Doors are obviously boarded up. There's a poster on the wall for a hell rave going on tomorrow night. And you can see on the bottom it says, "Protest the curfew," and it starts at midnight.
So there's a curfew?
Oh, that explains a lot.
I see. So that's probably why we had the attention of the police to begin with.
These things that you just learned when you die. It's like, here are the rules.
Well, they don't even tell you the rules. They just have you experience it firsthand.
I mean, you guys didn't even register, so you probably would have gotten the rules when you did that.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep.
I guess that's part of our issue, but we'll have to deal with that as time goes on. Well, why don't we go inside?
Sure.
As you go to turn the knob, it is locked.
She knocks.
All right, boom, boom, boom.
The bar's locked?
Well, it is past
Weird.
curfew. So, they may not be open.
Well, they are looking to protest the curfew, so it could just be that there might be people there right now.
I guess that's possible.
After you knock, you hear this gross squelching sound. As you can see, a veiny, gelatinous, like red and pink mass squeezes out from underneath the crack of the door and a little eyeball that like struggles to get through the crack pops out, and a little mouth slides out as well. Hey, get lost!
Hey, we're looking for a little bit of help.
It's after curfew. Get lost!
Well, from the looks of it, you're looking to go against curfew to begin with.
Yeah, tomorrow night, not right now. You heard those sirens? I'm surprised you weren't gotten.
Ma'am, let's just go. We don't need them here.
You guys look fresh.
We are. We're new.
You're from that other place, too. You got anything for me? Anything you can, wager? Not wager. You know. Can't imagine
What
you would
sort
being
of-
fresh and all, but
How about
There
favor?
Sort
are-
of things here.
a favor? Maybe. Depends on what it is.
You do us one, and we'll do you one.
I can't trust you, though. This is hell. You can't trust nobody.
That is fair. But then again, isn't that
Unless
how
you're
favors
willing-
work to begin with?
Unless you're willing to make a contract.
I see.
Yeah, you guys are
Who's
fully
this
equipless. You got nothing.
Who are we talking with?
Remember,
Who's
you
this
can't
guy?
cast. You guys can't cast any spells that require the material component at the moment.
What is this guy?
Well,
He's right now. It's just like a veiny, kind of bloody, gelatinous goop that slid out from out of the door with one eye and a mouth.
I come over and ask him, "Are you a spirit?"
I mean, I guess we're all kind of spirits here, considering we're all dead. So
Well, what are you?
I'm a dude.
You're just a regular dude.
I was.
He was. What is you now?
Well, I is goop.
You is goop, huh?
Partially goop. Half goop.
What do you mean, just goop?
Boston.
Alright, let's just
What?
leave.
Yeah.
I just realized that Pass Without Trace has a material component,
Okay, it's fine for now. We'll.
so I'll remember that.
It wouldn't have affected much, but yes, I forgot to mention that to you. So you're good.
Okay. I'll still have the spell points on there, and like I used it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I almost got gooped, but I avoided the full goopification, so I'm part goop.
What are you?
Goop.
What is goop?
What is the currency here?
The currency,
Goop.
Mammon bucks.
Mammon bucks.
Well, unfortunately, since we're new
What-
here, we don't have any of that to begin with.
Out of character.
Oh.
When it says gooped, what was that? You probably was talked about last week.
Not explicitly.
Not explicitly.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then it would be like, what do you mean by fully gooped? Like,
You know, people they don't pay their debts or skip out on their torture things. Either get sent to the ninth lair, or they get gooped or turned into furniture,
No.
or refrigerators, or appliances, or tires for cars, and stuff like that.
interesting. Okay.
There's not really that many materials that can be mined in hell, so they just use disobedient people.
Hey,
I would say with Saber's stealth roll, with my passive perception, I would notice he's leaving, but I wouldn't say anything.
He's leaving.
Yeah,
Oh.
I said I'm leaving.
wait.
Oh,
where
sorry,
did-
I didn't have the rolls when
where-
we pulled up.
Where'd Saber go?
Well, do you notice? I don't know if you noticed him leaving.
I said we were supposed to stick together.
Well, you know him.
Yes, I know.
Saber,
him.
where do you slink off to?
I just kind of start like, I leave and I like start taking to the roofs, just climbing up to the rooftops and just kind of start parkouring around, just watch for the police again.
Interestingly enough, as soon as you get to the rooftop, what's your passive perception?
It is pretty high. It is a 22.
You see a guy with a trench coat, a fedora, and what appears to be a katana poking out of the trench coat. And he's hunched over, looking at the party from the edge of the rooftop as you jump up right next to him, though he doesn't notice you.
Yeesh.
So
He's looking at us from the same building or like across?
Yeah, from the top of the bar.
Oh, the top of the bar. Okay.
So, what is the light level right now, Boston?
I'd say kind of dim.
Since it is midnight. Okay.
Would I notice him with my passive perception? Or am I like too far or like the angle? I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it's just given the angle. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of gonna hide from him, kind of like. I guess I'd take the hide action technically.
Let's see. Right now.
And then
Are you on video?
No.
Yeah.
I'll get right up next to him and kind of
Okay.
just put my arm around him, but also have my blood sword pop out of nowhere just right against his neck.
Oh. Wow. You found me. Impressive.
Do we hear this at all from below?
He's saying it pretty quietly.
Okay.
So, what are you doing up here?
I'm a silent adventurer. I was just keep an eye out for your friends. I heard
Is this
that
the
police
Joker?
were slinking around, and I
Is this the Joker?
was watching them just in case, so I could swoop in and perhaps save you guys. I take it you're the red cat with the horns.
You couldn't say that.
They still have horns then?
I've got one question for you.
Huh?
Do you know how I got these scars?
Are you a demon perchance?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna roll
Impressive.
that. I knew it! Stop being the chosen, Boston!
Stop what?
I've been
What
watching
is it?
a lot of Smosh recently.
Wait, what?
Just look up The Chosen from Smosh on like YouTube Shorts, you'll see.
You said katana, I knew it. Start using that.
Well, in that case, I just got one more question for you. Will you take me under your wing as an apprentice?
I will.
You don't
You're
hear
not
this.
here, Selena.
Dang it.
There's not many demons around here, and I've been aspiring to become one for quite a while. My skills, I believe, would lend pretty well to that type of job.
Well, you did technically find the right person. So, I guess for now, yes, I'll take you under my wing.
Yes. I mean, yes, sensei.
It's like a bat. I know who this is.
What was that? Oh, wait, what did you say?
I said I know who this is, but not the character that that you guys are referencing, but someone that I actually know in person.
Sensei, may I know your name?
Just call me Saber.
Saber, a fitting name. I can see how impressive your blade is.
He doesn't have a blade.
He also sounds like a character from a movie or show that I've watched.
It's a blood sword.
My name.
Oh, he does have his blood sword.
My name is Damon. It's short for demon. When my mother named me as a child, she knew what my destiny would be.
Damon, short for demon?
Yes. All right, master. What would you have me do?
For now, I just have you come with me as I keep watch for more police.
Very well, Master.
Now,
Does he have a lisp?
Kind of.
He's like always like kind of like take a little short breath at the end of every like sentence.
he's
A
like,
favor.
But boss, how good are you at jumping over buildings?
I'd say I'm quite proficient.
Hmm.
An
Alright,
expert, perhaps.
Let's test that. Go ahead and jump across that building.
Very well, Master.
Rolls that one.
He goes running, and he like hits his trench coat, so it flares in the air dramatically. And he jumps, his arms kind of raised in a T-Rex manner.
Did he roll
That
that
one.
one? Did he roll in that one?
He goes to jump, but his shoelace was untied, and he steps on it, and he instantly goes over the edge and crashes into the ground. And you hear him go, "Ah, don't worry,
Poor
Master.
man.
We heard
That
this.
didn't hurt."
We never hear that probably.
You do. Roll perception, actually.
That poor man.
Is he human? I don't remember what you just
Yeah,
said.
no, he's totally human.
Perception.
That was on purpose, Master. It's called the art of subversion.
Gosh.
Mhm.
I subverted your expectations.
I have a dweeb on. We have a dweeb gonna follow us.
Just like around the corner, just a couple of our party's heads just poke around the corner
Ugh.
as we just
At
like
first-
look around, like what the frick is going on over here?
Saber,
My-
you hear the voice of another man go, "Hey, that's way better than that toothbrush." Shing! Hey, no. Ah, he's got me. Yeah, you guys hear all of this. What do you do?
What the?
Well, he's not near human at least. He's not dead yet.
What the heck is going on out there?
Your
I go-
swordsmanship is needing some improvement. Yeah.
I go out and kind of see what's going on.
Okay, you go back to the alleyway you guys just came from, and you can see a man in a fedora and trench coat laying on the ground with a sword stabbed through his abdomen, with that one guy standing above him.
Through his abdomen.
The guy he's holding the blade, like trying to keep the homeless guy from stealing it from him. It's like, "Give me my sword back. This is really hard to obtain."
What's happening?
He looks over to you. Help, please. This guy's clearly a master of the blade.
Is Saber nearby? Do I see him?
Saber's
On the roof.
Saber's gonna fire a blood arrow. I don't know if that'll even hit, but
This is to
Sure, you rolled a hit.
the homeless guy.
Yeah, no, you shoot him straight through the head, and the blood arrow mingles with his blood and just blows it all out the side of his head, and he flumps down.
Oh,
Thank you, Master. I owe you my life. And he rips the
Wait.
sword out, stands up,
Master? What
and then he
happened?
puts it in his elbow and cleans the sword off before sheathing it.
It's
Great.
been 30. It's been 30 seconds. Okay, maybe a minute. I'm a little exaggerating, but
So you're telling
was
me
my
in the span of 30 seconds to a minute that you've been gone, you already have an apprentice?
well,
Ah, so you know my master.
oh, unfortunately,
I couldn't turn the poor kid down. He reminded me much like, well, not like me, but
Then that would make you my co-senseis. And he bows.
nope.
no,
They're not.
I don't.
They're
You're
not.
Yes, I am.
No.
no. Brandon,
Yes, I
don't
am.
encourage. Brandon, don't encourage.
So you're
I
my
am.
peers.
Nope.
No, I'm co-sensei.
Damon, they're not demons, nor do they want to be demons.
Saran goes back to the blob human. Sorry about that. Just so a contract is what you want, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I'm a firm believer in the fact that a contract both parties should at least know what they're getting into. What do you say about that?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I figured we are gonna flesh that part out already.
Okay. So, what is the favor you need us to do, and then we'll ask for I'll propose the favor that we need from you, and then we'll agree on it. Is that all right?
Sure, yeah, that works.
Alright. What do you need us to do?
Well, given that we are doing that rave tomorrow night.
There's a rave?
Yes, to protest the cops.
Oh, can I come, please?
Yes, that's why the poster's there.
Okay, thank you.
We do need security for the event.
I presume because of the
can
cops coming around
I?
the corners?
Yes.
Okay. So, I presume you need us to be that security then, correct?
Well, I don't really know your skills.
Well, they're plentiful, to say the least.
I'm gonna need a demonstration.
And she,
I fireball
says
his
that.
house.
Oh, no. My tavern! No, Saran goes ahead and transforms into a dragon temporarily.
I was serious about the fireballing, by the
Oh,
way.
you were?
I mean, if you guys stop me, I don't have to.
I guess that. Okay, well, we didn't think that he was being serious. If we see that he's preparing a fireball, be like, Igneous, what?
It's Igneous. I'll
Yes?
trust what Igneous says he's going to do.
I don't think that would get us on his good side.
He asked for a demonstration. He didn't specify.
There's other ways to show that. Come on, Igneous.
We need assistance and help down here, okay? And that's not going to get us that. Try to think rationally, alright? We need that down here.
Do you know of a way that we can get equipment? Since we've died, we are maybe short some.
You guys hear the sirens coming around the other way now,
Okay.
approaching closer.
Alright.
Okay, I can answer all your questions, but I'm gonna need somebody to agree to this contract before I let you in here.
Okay, I agree to the contract.
Very good. One sec. You hear the door unlocking, and then it opens, and a regular hand reaches out. Shake my hand. I cut it already. You gotta cut your hand. That's how we do the contract.
Oh, no.
She takes her claw and creates a cut and shakes the hand.
Sick.
Alright, let's go in and then we'll share our part. If you wish to back out of the contract, we'll allow it because we haven't had that chance to share it just yet.
Okay, they open the door.
Alright.
As the door opens, you see a person with what looks like a fishbowl on their head, full of goop, with like floating eyeballs, a floating nose, some teeth, and you see them like scooping up the goop that they had on the floor and like shoving it back into like a porthole on top.
That's disturbing.
Hi, welcome to
And it says that out loud.
the Devil's Pit. Yes, it is disturbing. It's not very nice. It's not a good experience. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me, dude.
You're welcome.
You guys go into a very dimly lit, classic tavern, right? I mean, there's the bar stools, the bar, a spot in the corner where a band would play, some chairs. It's actually quite well kept, except for the occasional leaking of blood from the ceiling. And behind the bar, you can see there are a couple like bodies strung up with chains, and these like suction cup nozzles attached to like various parts of their midsection, with tubes that lead into the tap.
Oh, classy.
All right. So here's our part of the deal. And of course, since we weren't able to share it before we were really interrupted by the sirens.
Be careful, because we shook hands, as soon as you say what your deal is, it's locked in stone. So just be careful what you say.
Okay. If you wish to back out because you feel that you can't accomplish this, we understand, and we can halt the contract there. But
okay.
The deal that we wish for we need to. Trying to find a way to word this without messing this up, and specifically as well. We are looking for knowledge on how to get to deeper layers of hell.
Uh-huh.
Whether it be a person who knows that, or information that is kept somewhere. It matters not, as long as we can obtain that information on how to get to a deeper layer of hell, and how to traverse that passage. Would that be something that you're able to aid in us finding?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So that's the contract then. We help
Sick.
you
And you
with
see the-
tomorrow, and you provide that information by then.
Well, you can't put a limit on it. I'm not a miracle worker.
Well, we are in a bit
run
of
a
a
shitty
hurry
bar.
to begin with.
Okay, well, you gotta have reasonable expectations. I will help you, but you can't put a time limit on it. At least not tomorrow.
2:30 tomorrow.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Yeah, go for it.
15.
Yeah, I
I just
mean,
want to see how truthful he's being.
he's a shady guy, and he's kind of like... It kind of seems like maybe he's overestimating his own abilities, but, I mean, it's a contract, so he is willing to help. But he is a sleazebag.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that we have a little bit of time constraints going on. That we
Give me a week.
A week.
Yeah, give me a week. At the most.
Well, to begin with, me in particular, I'm not sure about everyone else here, but I'm looking to be out of here within a week.
Yeah, well, not realistic expectations. People don't just leave hell like that. It's not that easy.
Trying. We'll figure out stuff later. For now, it's a start.
The thing is, I have my reasons for being out of here.
I know. Do you not think you're the only one? Stop acting like you're the only one
Look, okay,
who has a reason to get out.
if you want me to be able to help you by, let's say, 2 days from now, then I'm going to need a little more from you.
Okay. What are you looking for then?
So, that's a good question. Truth be told, well, I'm in a lot of debt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of debt.
Go on.
And I got some people on me about it.
Let me guess. You
Not
want us
good
to get
people.
rid of them?
Dangerous people. Yeah, kill them. Well, you can't really kill people in hell, because they would just like then at midnight, all the people who died or got injured kind of reconstitute, unless it was a little more permanent. And he points at the bowl of goop on his head, or his head, which is a bowl of goop. But so killing them won't really work, but you can maim someone and shove them in like a jar, or just stick, hide them, something like that. You just gotta, or you could turn them into goop, like what happened to me, or furniture.
Okay. And what would
Or
be the
appliances.
repercussions of us doing this, by chance?
My debts would be forgiven. I'd be
Okay,
very
but
thankful.
who are these people?
Because if they're powerful individuals, then we would definitely get on the bad side of some people.
Well, they're loan sharks, but they're like the shady kind. So they're not big businessmen, but they are like, shady businessmen.
I see.
But they're not like a huge organization. They're just guys at the end of the day.
Okay.
Well,
Where would we find these?
Lynn, are you good?
Yeah.
Where did you find him? We'll get to that. When that's relevant, I'll tell you.
Okay.
what do we say, everyone? Do we agree on that?
You're the only one that really signed the contract, though.
I know, but I'm asking for an opinion here rather than jumping into it.
Oh, also something I should mention. In hell, if you break the contract, given that you're already dead, you go straight to the pits. Straight to them.
Maybe we should just break the contract so when you get there.
Oh, no. See, some people try that. They're like, oh, I'm going to go talk to Asmodeus and convince him to let me leave. And so they break the rules and they get sent to the pits. And see, there's not much room for active thought because every moment is filled with constant excruciating pain.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I think the more viable option is to take the longer route. Even though it's technically against the rules of hell, it's definitely not as bad as breaking a contract, to say the least.
Don't break the contract.
I wasn't planning on it.
But do we agree? You do 2 favors for me, and I get you your information within 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Better hold up your bargain.
No more.
Oh, I don't want to get us into the pits. So
Yeah, fine.
All right, it's a deal.
wonderful, wonderful. And as you say that, the cut on your hand disappears.
Okay. So what can we do for you in the meantime? Of course, to begin with, we do need a place to stay.
I can't let you stay here.
Okay. What do you recommend then?
I don't know. Didn't they give you housing when you registered?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, you didn't register.
That's the whole reason why we're trying to get out here, buddy.
Oh, wow. You didn't register. You know, this makes it different.
Illegal immigrants.
What?
I
Wow.
Wow.
mean, Nate, you can't just say things like about that.
Okay, Christian, you know.
Well,
I'm not about to read a whole lengthy document about terms and conditions, alright?
okay, I respect it. I'll take that little piece of information and I'll put it in my pocket.
And keep it there, and don't lose it, and don't share it with others.
Yeah, probably. If you're good to me.
Well, we can be good to you.
Okay, well,
I mean,
first of
that's
all,
part of our deal to begin with, so.
the deal's made. I don't know, find somewhere. There are plenty of people who are out on the streets right now. They're not doing great, but I mean, they're here. And plus, any wounds you get, you will reconstitute. So that's all I got for you.
So, claim a spot on the street, is what you're saying.
Maybe, unless you can find someone nice enough to let you stay at their house.
Can we stay at your house?
No, I've already said no.
Well, can we stay at your bar?
No.
What's the reason for not allowing us to stay here?
I don't want to.
We're already doing all of your manual labor.
Well,
The deal,
we do have
the
a deal to
exchange has
begin
been
with.
made. I owe you nothing. All right.
He has a point. The deal has
Plus,
been made.
now knowing that you are unregistered, I can get in trouble.
That is fair.
What kind of trouble?
I sent to the pits. That's pretty much the only form of punishment here. or you get turned into tires, or a couch, or a refrigerator.
Okay, let
Are
me
all
ask.
of those
Let me ask
appliances
this really
former
quick.
people?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me ask this really quick.
What?
I presume the consequence for not registering and being caught unregistered is, well, being sent to the pits as well.
The bits, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And does that necessarily mean we have to be caught?
Okay, dude. If you guys don't leave my bar right now, I will call the cops on you.
That's not what I was entailing, but I'm just asking
Brendan
questions.
just walked.
But we'll leave.
See? Take a page out of his book. Be
What time-
here tomorrow before curfew, and then we'll go to the rave. We'll protest. You can protect our protest. We'll go from there.
Understood.
And if you show up before then and you want to buy a few drinks, I won't stop you.
Well, we don't have money to begin with, so not that we can buy.
Yeah,
any.
well, I don't. Whatever. Just go.
Thank you for the assistance you've provided us.
Yeah, pleasure doing business. Good luck. And he closes the door as you guys leave. Saber, are you and Damon jumping around, or are you guys just kind of waiting?
So after seeing his pitiful excuse for a jump, yeah, I'm just going to stay on this building. But if I see cops, I'm going to be taking some pot shots at them with some blood arrows.
Okay, Damon.
Specifically at tires.
You can see him skillfully like jump from side to side, like between the alleyway, and get back to the roof, still clutching that wound. Sorry, Master. I failed you.
That wasn't very impressive.
I swear, I always keep my shoes tied. I got so excited I forgot.
It's fine.
It won't happen again.
Just duck your head down for now, and we'll stay here and wait for the others.
Very well.
I have a feeling they're doing something very stupid right now, so they'll need me to save them.
Around this point, you guys hear those sirens again. And I'll say the party, you can see them leaving the bar.
All right.
Don't we? Should we just get caught and then we'll get down there?
No.
No, we do not want to get caught because
Yeah.
you heard what they said.
I feel like it would be a last resort, and it may even not work.
Given that
Yeah.
Asmodeus hasn't been in the best condition lately, anyways, it's not something that we can just do right off a whim.
Yeah.
Anyways, Boston, did you see my question to you?
Oh yeah, 1 second, let me.
I feel it's a valid question.
All right. Sorry, I was mute for a second. I would have also asked about equipment.
Nope.
If he knows of any equipment. I was muted because
I think you
If
mentioned
someone was in there,
it
wouldn't you?
before, but
Asking who?
the guy, if he knows of it, like if they will have equipment that any of us can use.
The goop guy?
Yeah.
He would have told you that he would make sure you guys are armed.
Okay.
Alright.
Those of us who have like our vestige or like weapons or whatnot, we could still use those.
Yes.
Okay, just not anything that's like physical, always on us.
Yeah, no items that would have come from the material
oh,
world.
I'll also just pluck paprika from my hair and tell her to help Brendan.
Brendan?
You will?
Yes. Just don't get yourself killed. And I look at paprika, don't get killed.
So
She nods, then darts over to Rendon, and as she impacts him, the armor encrusts around him.
Alright, we got sirens coming. We need to find somewhere to hide.
Boston, upon seeing the sirens, or seeing the patrol car, I guess is what I'll call it, I'm gonna take a shot at one of their tires while hiding.
Master, you don't want to do that. The cops here are quite brutal.
Don't worry about it. I got an idea.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit. What weapon are you using?
I'm just using my blood arrows or my blood bow, I guess.
So longbow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say at the distance that the cops are at this point, they would be within disadvantage range, though they are far enough away where they probably wouldn't notice you shooting with the range of a longbow. If you want to wait for them to get within regular shooting range, they would be a little closer and could spot the party as well.
So that's the thing with Skulker. If I miss,
Oh yeah.
So that's why I was saying.
Well, so like if you hit and they catch sight of you or the group, it's more likely that'll happen if they are closer. So you can wait until they get within normal range, or you can shoot with disadvantage.
Chomp can shoot the tire.
Not far enough, though.
His range is not very good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll cast invisibility on all of us.
Oh, okay.
Let me just grab a.
Flynn, you can if you wanted to, but just remember, Chomp's range is like I think at max like 90, maybe 60.
If he's already doing it, I'll just let him.
Okay.
Also,
Especially since
remember.
I don't think we know that he's doing this right now.
Yeah, we don't.
True. Yeah.
Also, remember that Aster and Suran can cast spells now, or with material components, I guess.
There we go. Longbow.
Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures.
Oh, Boston, I'm gonna wait for them to get into short bow range.
What is that? Like within effective range or disadvantage range?
Let me see, because I have to actually. I would say disadvantage range, but I'm just adding that, and I'll find that number.
Why short bow over longbow?
Longbow is martial weapon.
Oh, so you don't have proficiency with it?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. What's the max range for a short bow?
It is. Where?
Like 120
Just place it.
or some, maybe 150.
320. It's 8320.
Okay. Yeah, so when they get within 320 range, yeah, you can fire. So go ahead and roll the hit. With disadvantage, of course.
Yep. Bow. 25 or 13.
Oof. Okay.
Doesn't he have advantage on a shot, though, because he's hidden as an assassin?
I guess that's a good point.
I don't know if assassin gives advantage. I forget.
I think it gives advantage on the first strike, but I think that it could just be the first strike as a crit.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If you have advantage, you crit.
No, if you get surprise on them.
Oh, that's right. You have advantage on attack rolls against creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay. I guess we can take that 25 then.
Perfect.
Sweet.
34 damage to the tire.
For tire.
I hope that's enough for a tire.
Which is probably a person.
Used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You let the arrow loose, and it sears through the air. Which tire are you wanting to hit?
Front right tire.
Okay, it hits, and immediately as the tire is spinning, a spray of blood erupts into the air as the tire goes flat, and the car. Let me do a roll for this.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it loses control and crashes into a building or something.
I'm just gonna do a simple D20 roll. If I roll high, it crashes. If I roll low, it won't. And then just depending on how high it is or how low it is, that will affect it. Okay, 17. Yeah, so it immediately drops down, hits just the bare metal, and then kind of flips around and then begins rolling on its side. It goes boom, 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 and you can see a few crushed cops as it rolls. Some of them flung from it, until it comes screeching to a halt.
How fast were they going?
They were whipping it, dude.
Everywhere? Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, so 2 of the cops are flung from the car, and land, maybe semi-injured but not fully killed. And then about 3 of them were mushed when it rolled.
I'll take that.
Well, at least, I mean, they'll come back tomorrow, what it sounds like.
You see them shoot up and go, hey, who did that? And they're going to begin looking around. Masterful shot.
I have not summoned Paprika as a sword yet, so I'm just in my armor looking like, I guess, like any other demon,
We
don't
are
I?
we are invisible right now, by the
Yeah,
way.
we're
Igneous cast
we're
invisibility.
all in this.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Thanks.
Master, would you like me to go on the attack, or are we
No.
retreating from this battle?
Damon, for now, we just hide.
Very good. What should we do about your friends?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Well, if you guys want, you can stay in my apartment.
Does he say that to us, or does he say that to?
Oh, he's with.
Are
He's
you-
Yeah,
He's
both
just
in
talking
the
to
same
Saber right
place.
now.
Yeah.
Are you guys on the roof? I don't think so. That's probably the best idea you've actually had so far, Damon.
Thank you. Praise from you, Master, means a lot.
Oh my gosh.
My man's gonna turn into a simp.
I
So fast.
literally was thinking simp. Like he's such a simp.
We got a Muppet map, a simp samurai, and
All
What
right,
else?
well, shall we get your friends and leave?
Well, hold on. Are they still looking, Boston?
The cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking around. They have their guns pulled.
Oh shit, you Thomas. I'm trying to think. I want to take. What's the distance from me? What's the distance at this point?
I would say that, like, so you shot them when they got within like 320 feet, and they probably rolled like 50 feet.
Okay. How far did the car go after getting shot, though?
That's what I mean, 50 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I've been letting Saber do this thing. I would say that knowing that we're trying to find Sawyer and know that Saber's went away on his own somewhere, I would try to see if I can find or see where Saber is.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh my gosh, my perception rolls. My first one was a 1. I think I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a 3 here. Good thing I have at least a plus 14.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't see him.
Oh my gosh. Can I just roll?
You do see Damon, though. He's not really hiding very well.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to Damon and figuring that Damon's probably is with Saber. So
I'm just gonna shoot the cop that's close, or the
I'll
police.
tell everyone to like stay. I was like, stay where you are. See Damon, and Saber's probably nearby him. All right. So
Okay.
I go flying over towards him. As I get closer, do I see him? Probably now.
Yeah.
Okay, but keep it going.
You can see him drawing back his bow as he releases another shot. Roll damage. Oh, and you would have advantage since you're hidden.
at this range.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I just rolled the normal.
Raid roll, yeah.
Because they still haven't technically taken turn combat, I guess.
Do you still get sneak attack, or?
I think still. I mean, it's just
He
like
has, it is if he has advantage.
anytime you have advantage.
Or yeah.
Yeah, but does it cancel it out if you have disadvantage too?
Well, the thing, I mean,
I guess he doesn't. He's not rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second to check.
I would think it would require you to actually roll with advantage. Because if you have an advantage in something and disadvantage and they cancel each other out, you're just doing it normal.
You're just doing it normal.
Because sneak attack relies on like, oh, I have like an edge on them. I can.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make the decision. Probably no, and then we can research that later. So just do that 9 damage, which soars and impacts the officer. I'm gonna roll and see if he can. He's not dropped right away. I'm gonna roll and see if he can see where it came from. One sec.
Did you cast invisibility or greater invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay, I figured
Invisibility.
so. I figured I should ask.
Last
Otherwise,
longer.
it would last for a minute.
Yeah, I figured. I'm just want to make sure.
Okay. He rolled an 18. So I'd say he does look towards your guys' direction, and he would notice people on the building, and he goes, "It's them!" And he begins running on foot with his buddy.
Yeah, he'd noticed Damon.
I would say like,
Drake's
dang
so
it,
invisible.
dang it, you morons! Come on,
Well,
I told him to hide.
who said that?
it's
Hey, Boston.
where we
Brendan,
gotta find a place to hide.
knowing he doesn't look like anything anybody would have recognized at this point.
You are invisible.
Oh, how did the guy see us?
He saw
Yes.
Damon and Saber.
We said
who
Damon
aren't-
Saber.
Oh, gotcha. When they said it them, I thought he meant all of us. I was like, what?
No,
No.
Okay, never mind. All good.
I was saying like we're trying. I don't know what you've been doing, but we need to find a place to hide. Especially now since you got their attention.
My house is this way, and he points like towards the opposite direction of where the cops are coming from. If you'll hurry, maybe we'll reach it before they catch us.
Okay, fine.
This isn't my first run-in with the law.
This
I
isn't
guess
my
I know what-
first rodeo.
There's no one else to trust. Fine. All right. How far away are the others?
They're just down on the ground, so
Yeah.
like 40 feet.
I can fly over. I fly over down there. I'm like, follow those two.
Let's go on foot. I don't expect they're all skilled at jumping on rooftops. And he jumps down.
Why does nobody listen to me?
All right,
It's just easier to kill them.
Ignis,
let's
do-
go.
Ignis, do you need a ride?
Sure.
All right.
What do you mean, though?
You can just run.
She transforms into a dragon and grabs her with grabs him with her claws and starts flying.
Okay, I just need one more stealth roll. See if you guys get away from these cops. Make it with advantage though, because they're quite far away.
Disadvantage.
Advantage.
We're
You said
invisible
physical-
though.
Oh yeah. Well, that also works.
And you said they're far away.
Yeah, but they're chasing that direction, so don't leave
Okay.
any trace of your being there or tracks that they can follow.
Good stealth. All right. So just regular
Well,
stealth.
I don't think Ignis needs to make a stealth since it's Saran that's doing it.
That's why I said with advantage, not disadvantage.
I think it's
Oh.
a disadvantage.
You-
No,
Yeah.
That's
said
what I heard too.
No,
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well 20.
23.
15. I guess it's better than a 10.
But Aster's needs to
Felina, are you able to roll?
Yeah.
one more.
And there's
Roll
no
twice.
pass without trace this time, right?
No, not this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no.
Raw stealth. 9.
Ooh.
Oof.
What?
9 from both of you. Well, hopefully balance. We're balancing. We got some good rolls.
Boston, what
Right.
does Damon roll?
What does Damon roll? Let's see.
Got 1. 2 not
Okay, his first roll was a 3. His second roll was a 14.
Wait, was this at advantage for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, everybody that's
Oh.
invisible.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
That's a nat 20 for 23. Never mind.
Ooh,
Sick,
nice.
okay.
Oh,
All right, collectively, you guys
This is
are
pretty
able
good.
to
Yeah.
run away.
Okay.
And after a bit of running, Damon leads you to the fire escape for his apartment and brings you in through the window.
Hmm.
You guys enter in, and it smells musky in this apartment.
Ew.
What
It
is that?
clearly has never been cleaned. Smells of sweat and grime.
Is he Asmongold?
I'm not joking. Exactly, that's what I was picturing. There are cockroaches. There's blood smeared on the wall.
I don't know too much
see-
about him other than that he's filthy and
Yeah, it's just
and also disgusting.
I hate him.
Alright.
You see a samurai set of armor on the wall with some katanas. Some like Japanese tapestries And some clearly like self-done fan art of like hot Japanese babes.
Ooh, of course.
Freaking weeb.
Alright.
Weeb.
And a couple of like foggy jars on a shelf.
Whoa! No.
Igneous, you have that magic
Not
to make
the Rainbow
things smell
Dash
better,
jar.
right?
No, hold on, Saran. Igneous
Rendon's
doesn't
really
know-
tempted to go open one.
What's
every-
affecting your nose right now? You may think with your mortal minds that is, it's stinky, but in reality, that's just my power. And it is offensive to most who are not able to handle it, or who are inferior to my own power. So I apologize in advance, but that's just the price that you're going to have to pay for staying here.
Boss, I think this is the worst NPC you've ever made.
I agree. It's one of the best, but it's also one of the worst.
I know. I know.
We need to make another tier list and put him in his own category. Like, this is too much.
Like the opposite of the Elliot tier, where he's like at the top. He's like on the bottom.
Like,
Like,
the WTF tier.
Alright,
Be careful not to
Damon,
touch anything. It looks disorganized, but I have a very specific system.
What will happen if it's different?
Then I'll lose things, and I don't like that. Yes, Master, you were saying.
Damon, we need to have a serious talk.
Of course. What is it? You can tell me anything.
You need to clean this place up.
But Master, it's my aura.
Your aura is repelling people.
That's
You'll
the
never find
point.
You'll never find a babe. If you want one, you will
My
not
lifestyle
find
is
it.
too dangerous for a babe to be
I've
involved.
studied. I've been studying the blade. There's no time for to study the
Yes.
chick.
Once I bring peace to this world, then there will be time for a babe. And I can
Well-
reduce my aura.
Bring peace to hell.
Yes, that is my life's mission.
Good
Alright,
luck with that.
Damon,
Speaking of which,
Damon,
speaking of the babe in the room,
No, Boston.
I
Pulling
apologize.
stuff from Has-Been Hotel.
I apologize in advance, but
I think. Are we still invisible? I think we're still invisible. Let's
you
just
appear
drop
to
it.
be quite strong. So I hope you can withstand my aura.
Again. I think we're invisible still, unless Igneous has
No, I would have dropped it. As soon as I smell that thing, I drop concentration.
Alright,
You appear to be a strong woman, so I suppose this shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
And which one is he talking to? Because there's Aster and then there's Saran.
He tips his fedora. He's talking, honestly, to both of you. Though I guess he wouldn't have clocked immediately that Saran was a woman just because of the Dragonborn thing, and this is an Earthman. So he's more speaking to.
I mean, has he not seen any Dragonborn in hell? Yeah.
My lady.
Yes.
gosh, stop it.
I just look at him disgusted and like start walking around. It's like someone make him shut up before I disintegrate him.
Damon,
You can try.
But I'm too fast for you.
Yes, master.
Igneous,
Yes.
do you have rope?
Yes, I do.
I have rope.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Though I'm not sure you want to use it. It's used for intense training.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Training of what?
My mind and my ability to breathe.
One more word. One more word. And I just, from my
Favorite-
pack,
Tell your
I just
give
give-
Padawan to shut up.
I just pull the bundle of rope that I have and I give it to Saber.
Alright, Damon, two things.
You're back.
I'm giving you the codename Charlie. Number one.
Charlie. Why is that my code name? My name is Damon.
Are you questioning me?
No, master. I apologize. He drops to his knee.
Good. Now, secondly, I'm going to tie this rope around your waist. Got it?
Sure, but I do question your
Tied around his neck.
Oh, Lena.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Gosh, guys, I'm making Damon a leash kid. Okay.
He needs
What
some
what
muscle.
are you wanting to use this rope for, Master?
For right now, until I know your abilities that you can keep up with us, I'm going to have this on you so that I can make sure that you're with us wherever we need you.
I assure you my abilities are enough, but anything you say, Master.
Right. Secondly, Damon, I've doing this.
Say what?
At least wash your dishes.
But, I don't want to. But, if you ask me to do this, Master, I will, of course, do this.
I have cleaned a whole village up of dead bodies and destroyed buildings. Cleaning up your one little apartment will not hurt your aura. Trust me.
Of course. Right away. And he goes off into the kitchen to begin cleaning his dishes.
Drake goes to Saber. It's like, I see you've picked a fine apprentice.
Siren turns to Igneous. Igneous, can you just like make the air
Sure.
around us in particularly smell better, please?
That's why he's not back yet. Spencer.
Okay. I guess I'll ask that one when he gets back.
Plus, I'm trying to get him to clean it. Okay.
He needs to clean himself. He
Trying.
needs to clean his own aura,
He needs to learn.
whatever
That's what I'm
that
trying-
is.
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
want to know about his aura.
Also, Rendon, get away from the jars.
Yeah, Rind is about to like try to open one. It's like,
Rendon,
No.
are you gonna open a
No.
jar?
no,
No!
Brendan, no!
Nate, are you there? Yeah. He said that he was. Or
I was
looking to
really
open.
tempted. I said he was really tempted. He's not going to, but he's definitely getting close to it.
Again, I
Considering
see you going towards it and eyeing it. I'd be like, Red, no, swat your hand, bad boy.
Okay, fine. He just like has a confused look on his face. He's like, don't know why I shouldn't, but oh well.
Well, given the character of this apartment, I would be afraid to try to see what's in there.
Oh, we already know what's in there. You can see.
Yeah, it's his aura.
Sure.
It's bottled aura for the go.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay,
did
I'm
you
back.
try to whip? What did you try to
Saber.
whip?
Get back over.
The whip.
What did I miss?
See, this is why I wanted to have this ability, Boston, but I've never used it to its potential like this.
Igneous, you were asked by Saran to make the air smell better.
Oh. I can try, but it's not gonna last very long.
You're just trying to make it so that he cleans it himself.
Which I'm slowly getting him to do, yes.
So I think that might be best just to let it just kind of be for right now. Unfortunately.
Sarian, if you need a breath, go to the roof.
I might just do that, given the fact that, well,
It's fine.
the dragon's nose is definitely more sensitive than you would think.
Yeah.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you guys. It's worse for you guys.
Are birds?
But-
Do birds have sensitive noses? I don't know.
I don't know, do you even
Birds of
know?
prey, but not
Yeah, I don't know if
all
other
of
people would.
Yeah. I guess I would, while Damon's kind of cleaning up, imagine I would just try to like get to know more. Be like, so how long have you been here, Damon?
I've been here since, well, it's been about 7 years.
7 years. And where were you before?
Well, I lived in California.
Interesting.
You must feel at home then.
Wait, what did
Sorry.
Igneous having no idea.
I read a lot, okay?
He's reading a book and just California is a shithole. Not all of California, but LA for sure got some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looked like in the 1920s, but
I don't think it was that bad yet.
Probably
I
a
think
lot
No,
better.
it wasn't.
It was
Yeah, it probably
definitely a
was
lot better before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just making a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Um,
I'll be like, oh, we read about or we've heard about California. Um we were for a time we were in New York.
Then we
Oh,
went
really?
to Alaska.
I've always wanted to go to New York.
We,
I
we went
mean-
to that place. We went to that place next to Canada that's touching Russia too.
Fortunately we didn't go for sightseeing, but it was interesting time. Are you not so I'm sure you've grown accustomed to seeing people who don't look normal like us.
Yes, I've seen lots of different types of people here.
Damon, about what year did you die?
It was the year 1920.
So not that long ago. Interesting.
How old were you?
I was 19 years old.
That explains a lot.
Hmm. Gotcha. How did you die?
Well, you see, I went to prison, and I could not survive.
Hmm.
Why'd you go to prison?
I'd prefer not to say.
Please do.
Well, we don't have
Really?
to force it. It's
I really
okay.
would prefer not to go into detail.
It's all right.
But
No, it's not.
It wasn't anything weird, I promise.
we weren't thinking that.
I actually was thinking that.
Well,
I'm
I
joking.
wasn't. Now I am.
Yeah, I'm joking. I was thinking. Okay. What have you learned since you've been down here?
Well, I've studied the art of the blade and roof hopping. And I've learned that if you break your legs enough times, they become stronger.
I think that
Hmm.
happens normally.
I've also learned they've got some pretty bodacious babes down here in hell. If you know the right place to look.
Hmm.
Any luck with any of them?
Well, they're all succubi, so they
You
screwed me
talk-
over pretty bad.
But
Oh.
Yeah, let's say to avoid those.
Talking to women is not an art that I have learned as of yet, but I aspire to become a master in it.
Gotcha.
I wonder why.
Gotcha.
I can be your master in a lot of things. That is not one of them.
I see we suffer from the same ailment.
But
Hmm.
nope. I've just never tried. Been too busy.
Not his thing.
I've been too busy with 24 years of my life killing everyone I see.
Really? So you're that proficient of an assassin? I must say I'm quite jealous.
Yes,
Ma-
definitely. He has killed every single person he's met.
May I ask who your master was?
Just a chain devil named Fate.
A train devil? Wow, well, how fitting that you end up in hell. That explains your appearance.
But-
May I ask, did this chain devil help in your becoming a demon?
No, that was just a little guy right here. I have Jerry come out and just go.
Whoa, a snake. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
So,
Mhm.
so
Go ahead, Thomas.
I mean, I had a question too. So I was gonna say, so with that kind of just recently happened with that whole thing, right? Where you kind of became more fully demon. Because I'm confused. Has that kind of been like you've been like kind of this whole time, or
Don't worry about it.
I feel like look, I'm not gonna judge you or anything. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, all right.
It is suspicious, seeing as you're all very new here, that you've achieved demonhood so fast. That is why I Well, I'd like you to show me. Perhaps, can we do our first lesson now, Master?
Sure, let us go up to the roof, so that we do not damage anything in the apartment.
Well, before we engage our training, are any of you very hungry?
Hmm.
I
Spirits,
don't
are we
know if
hungry at
I
all?
trust his.
Hold on.
I
What
mean,
food do you have?
I don't know if I trust his cooking.
Don't worry.
Nor-
I've never
nor
cooked a
do I-
single meal in my life.
Nor
I was
Okay.
simply going to offer you a cup of nudes.
The cup of nudes.
Cup of nudes.
Alright, hold on. Damon, what do you have in
Sure,
your
I'll
fridge?
take a cup of nudes.
Oh dear.
Do you mean noodles?
Yes, milady. Yes, it's short for noodles. I try to save time saying certain words, so I have more
What?
time for training.
Why talk long when few words do good?
I'm
He
gonna
goes
go
to
to the.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look in your.
You
I'm
gonna where?
look in your fridge.
I was gonna go to the armor and just like look at it, like inspect it.
Yeah.
See if it looks real or like usable.
It looks super genuine. It's
Okay.
like actual samurai armor.
Interesting.
I look at. I just talked to Drake. Drake, do you think you can use this, or that you could use it, like if it's beneficial for you?
What is the samurai armor? What would that be classified?
That's a good question.
It would probably be heavy armor.
I guess it depends on the type. Like if it's full, I would say so. But maybe we can remove. Like you can use part of it so it is not super
Yeah,
heavy.
they're
and
like
provides-
plate or half plate or something like that.
Yeah, if I wore that, I wouldn't be able to fly around so easily. From what it seems like, they're gonna make sure that we're fully equipped to fight and whatnot. I feel like if anyone could maybe wear this, it could be maybe Saber, because he's worn heavy armor before.
Sorry,
Right.
guys. The armor's not for sale. You see him go into the kitchen, and you notice his fridge, which has eyes.
Ew.
And you can see around like where the door opens, there are teeth, and lips, and skin, and veins. And he opens it, and it looks like flesh. The inside of it looks like flesh, and like the inside of a mouth with a uvula in the back.
Yeah.
And he grabs out a couple of cups, and peels off the tops, and goes over to the stove, and takes a pot, and takes a jug full of a red liquid and pours it in. And you can see he just he twists something as you hear a creature go ah! Ah! And a bit of fire erupts, and he holds the pot over it until it boils and pours it into each cup. And he grabs a couple of chopsticks, which are made out of finger bones, and hands them to each of you. And as you look inside, you can see writhing worms inside of a blood soup.
Yep, that's why I was trying to ask, guys. Got a food establishment.
Yummy.
I already said I was good.
You're not
I'm
going to
even-
get much better than that in hell, but you do still get hungry, so you kind of have to deal with it.
How long has it been? Do you feel like food, be starving at this point?
Probably not quite yet, but you're getting a little hungry.
I mean,
I mean, he is offering us his food, so Saber's gonna eat it.
It's an acquired taste, but as far as health food goes, it's quite gourmet.
I'm gonna
try
eating
it.
I'm going to grab my bag and pull a portion of rations and just start eating that.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, looking directly at him.
Yeah, everyone eating this make Constitution saves.
Why is
I whispered to Igneous, how many rations you got?
enough for 10 days for a person?
Can I just have
And
one
I
for
just-
right now?
And I just like pass it.
Thank you.
Mine's a 14. I don't know why it's rolling weirdly.
You need a
I,
con save.
I eat the ration that Igneous gives.
I just like whatever I was eating, I just snap it in half and give one half to you.
Is that regular food? How did you smuggle that in here?
Don't worry about it.
He didn't die.
You're not
Hey,
dead.
boss.
Yeah.
So, Brendan's gonna eat the soup too. The noodles things.
Oh, which one?
Make a con save.
Okay, that is a 15.
Is Saran eating it?
She's like
Well,
looking at her nudes, or noodles.
At her nudes.
Wow.
She's-
Oh, my ass looks great in this pic.
Send nudes.
Um,
I need noodles.
well, if it's a con save, then it's a 15 for me. I don't know why it's rolling stupidly.
I got
Okay.
a 19.
Right. As you guys raise the food into your mouth, it is still moving, and you can almost hear the little tiny worm screams as you put it in your mouth and bite down. And you bite into a mouthful of, like, dirt. And so you get this weird mixture of, like, this iron blood taste mixed with the crunchy dirt and the slimy worm. And your body reactions to begin to gag, but Aster, you've been
Makes
around a
sense.
long time.
Yeah.
You got some weird stuff, so you swallow it, and it doesn't taste great, but it's food.
Boston, you actually make me throw up, please.
What did you get? Oh, wait, what did you get?
No, I haven't rolled yet because she's like debating on it. But like in
Oh.
IRL, I'm like feeling sick.
Like the description is.
Saber, you just barely are able to keep, like, you feel it, like, crawling back up your throat, but you force it down.
Brendan got a 15. Was that a automatic fail?
It's the same
15?
thing with me.
Yeah.
Same as Haver.
That should be a success.
Yeah, no, you are able to just barely keep it down.
Well, if you say it's
And-
gourmet here, then guess
It sure beats the maggot-infested rotting meat. I'm lucky to have a refrigerator. It keeps it nice and not gross.
All right. And she goes to take a bite.
Oh,
25.
wow. You like.
You're more like draconic half kind of kicks in. As you like kind of have to transform a little bit to like draw on those primal instincts to be able to digest and like enjoy it. But you do.
Boston, Saber's gonna go into his head and be like, Finn, please tell me there's better food in hell than this.
No, that's pretty much it. Actually, this kid's living pretty bougie right now.
Oh, did you not warn me about this sooner?
You don't really ask about hell all that much.
Alright. Back up in my head. Alright.
Boston.
Yeah.
Since I have rations for 10 days, can I share my, like, would 1 day ration be enough for everybody to eat right now?
It wouldn't be fully like satiating, but yeah.
Right. Well, I
It'd
mean, I'm like, even if I had been eating it all myself, I would just eat a little bit to extend it.
Yeah, so I'll say, so one full ration is enough to satiate two. So on your character sheets, you have those hunger points.
Uh-huh.
So that'd be enough to satisfy, like 2 levels.
Okay.
And if you were to ration them, it would just bring you up by 1.
Where's the hunger I got?
It's just right in the main one.
Oh,
you-
that's
It's just
right, okay.
rations, water.
So
skin.
where would you say before we ate? Where were we at? Were we like?
So you're at peckish.
Peckish.
So if you eat the full cup of noodles, you'll be brought up to well fed.
Okay, me and Igneous, we kind of like were sharing a ration.
Yeah, so you're just at okay.
I'm fine for that.
Yeah.
Same with is our thirst also probably parched.
Well,
Uh,
that's the thing because I wasn't eating like a full ration either.
Yeah, so you're about to okay on hunger. Yeah, so as for like, so Igneous, you probably have a full water skin.
Okay.
So on your thing, just like mark up the bubbles to full.
Okay.
I would say you guys, yeah, you're probably at parched. Those that eat the noodles, since it also includes blood, which is kind of how you're going to satiate that or quench that, it'll bring you up to refreshed.
And in terms of fatigue and temperature, where would you be with those?
I won't bother with those right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
But what is there in terms of to drink? And I'm just
Blood.
curious. Just blood.
Sometimes you can separate the plasma from the blood, and it offers a different flavor profile.
It's definitely more favorable.
And I just like point to or look towards Saran and ask her, can you create water at all?
Water?
With,
I could
this
create
spell.
plants and we can eat those. I could create some herbs.
Ooh.
1 second.
Give me
Create water would also be.
Just create
I could
water.
make ice.
If I had,
ice,
if I had something to channel magic through, and you gave me a day, I could use that spell because I have it.
I can shape it, so I could potentially separate the water from the blood.
And also, I would say to Aster, to Felina, you would also be able to have access to create or destroy water. Because it's in the druid spell list. You just need to prepare it probably the next day.
Is create food also another one?
Don't have it prepared.
Hold on.
No,
Create
I don't think so.
food and
I
water.
don't-
It's create food and water is what it is.
I just have create or destroy water. Is it different?
Okay, so it's an artificer,
it's
cleric,
different
or
ones.
paladin that can learn the 3rd level conjuration of create food and water. So
We should be good if we at least can get plants to eat.
Well, unfortunately, no artificer, cleric, or paladin, but at least we can create water.
that's going to be a major help. It's the food part that's going to be the rough part.
Well, if we create plants, we can eat that.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah.
Damon, let's go to the rooftop. Grab your katana.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
make some like seasoning and like sprinkle it in my ramen.
Yeah, I can do that. I guess with the noodles, I'm just gonna flavor them to something palatable.
Oh, good idea.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's smart use of
Oh,
that.
prestidigitation. Yeah, totally. Let's hold on. Does
I would
it, like,
say
Yeah, so you guys have like you've eaten this and you go, and then Igneous is over here going, like sprinkling a little bit of magic into his noodles and going,
Well,
so
I did it
good.
too.
I'm doing it on theirs because I'm not eating
that's
that.
a goy.
yeah. So he's doing it to theirs. So like me
Okay,
right
so
now. So do
you
that.
guys finish it and it tastes. What do you
I
flavor?
guess I would. Igneous, what do you flavor it as?
So
What am I flavoring it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the-
I don't know. I guess like normal noodles. I mean, anything is better than whatever that tastes like.
Okay.
I don't know. Like actual noodles.
Right. Saber and Damon go up to the rooftop to start training.
I would say to Igneous, but till we get the spell going for tomorrow, just a little swig with the water skin, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, sure. And I'll just pass it.
All right, probably just enough just enough where I can get from parched to okay.
Just remember that we may also be able to use this as currency, since
True. Not a lot
it
of
doesn't
people.
exist here.
That's true. Same with the rations if we need to.
Correct. Yes.
If needed,
And I
you
think
can
we
definitely utilize
we
that
can
spell of yours.
Yeah. we can also, if we can create water, it would be easier to rely on that. Rations, I believe, may be more valuable since they are scarcer. That, and I just look at my back. That just leaves us with about 9 days.
Saren thinks for a moment, and she goes ahead and makes a small scratch in her arm to draw a little bit of blood. And she's going to use shape water on that blood to try to pull out the water from it. Would she be able to do that, or is that something like she's just trying to see if? I guess you could say she's testing the waters to see if it's possible.
Did it?
Okay, my first question is, so since you're controlling the water and the blood to like manipulate it, what are you doing to separate?
I guess freezing it would be a good start. Because I would assume the water would become more distinct and separate when it is frozen. Maybe? I'm not a chemist.
I don't think it would separate if it froze.
Okay. She'll freeze it anyways to start off with, just to test it out. She's just gonna try various different methods, starting with freezing, then trying to honestly, I don't know. She's not smart enough, so.
Well,
That's
just
a hard.
look at
That's
her.
a hard thing.
Any ideas?
What are you doing?
Well, I did propose the idea of using this to try to separate it, but I'm kind of
Another
stumped on it.
spell. Well, another spell that we could use that'd be good for food is Goodberry.
I have
Can
good
you
berry.
spin it really fast? Perhaps?
Try. She goes to spin the blood really fast.
You make a check using your spell modifier.
Okay, so I'll just do charisma. 20, and then plus the proficiency, I guess, so 25.
You spin it really, 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 really fast. Because what you're controlling is just the water, all the blood components are shot out of it, and you're left with just a simple bead of water.
I'll precipitate the blood out from my face and from hers.
Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, but it worked, I guess.
I guess it did work. So,
Yeah.
Esther, did you say that you were able to create water as well?
I thought you said master at first.
No.
Like, don't just start saying like that too.
Well, I
create
guess
plants.
this might be our source of water. So we'll have to find
I
large
can make
amounts of blood.
juice.
Given the roll that I made of a 25, Boston, can I try to, like, would I be able to recreate this without many checks in the future?
The DC is probably lower now that you figured it out.
Okay.
Hey, Boston. I'm gonna grow some apples out of my arm and smash them and make apple juice.
Apple juice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, it came back!
What?
You need to understand. This is the greatest thing.
Yeah,
I'm lost. What's
it's from another campaign.
We're gonna find Elia here.
Yeah.
Did anyone hear me when I also said that that Goodberry would be a good spell too?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
also
good.
could do
Lena,
something-
reminder, the way your power works is that you need like to touch the plant that you're trying to create, or use a spell to create plants that then you can draw from. But you have to have something from the plant you're trying to use to generate it.
Well,
I thought she said she was using create plants.
I have wood armor. So I should be able to make an apple tree.
Hey, Boston.
Depends on where the wood came from, I suppose.
My
Boston.
flesh.
What's up?
Rendon has a solution to this.
Paper also has this. But
So, Rendon has the dragon mark.
Uh-huh.
And he can conjure animals.
Yeah.
So, he's just gonna conjure a herd of goats right in this apartment.
What?
Yep.
it worse.
Okay. You
Right.
summon
Eight goats, or 8 of creatures that are CR 1/4 or lower, right? That's as many as you can conjure, I think. I don't think there's a.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a mess of the apartment, and he's gonna be.
Okay.
He's gonna
But you
flip.
can milk goats.
He may not even notice.
You
can
summon.
milk goats, and we can slaughter them for food.
Can you control them?
I have beast sense and dominate beast and speak with animals. So yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
that.
It
You
for
summon
sure
the
does not smell any different.
It smells better.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for that.
You summon 8 goats into the apartment, and they immediately begin to go.
Rendon. What?
What the?
Goes
Rendon.
over to his sofa,
Well-
which is clearly made with human skin, and begins munching on it.
We can milk them, and if we need to, making sure he's not speaking in goat to
We-
them, we can slaughter them for food if we need.
One of the goats goes over to the yard.
We have it covered.
Oh, one of the
no.
goats over to the jars.
We're listening. We could create water if we need.
Ooh, okay.
And
well,
we have the spell that can give us a little berry, and then that'll satiate us for the day.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you. But I just realized we can pull a prank on everybody. We can number these goats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9,
Oh,
and let
let's
them
do
loose in
it.
the city.
What?
It'll probably be a
What?
distraction.
You know
Wait.
what?
I don't
I
think
don't know.
many.
In the grand scheme of things, I like your thinking. Because think about
yeah.
it. Think about it.
Okay.
As Modius, we need to get his attention, but on our way down, to some
We're gonna
degree.
do that with. We're gonna do that with sheep.
And,
Or we can use the sheep as offerings to get through the gates. I don't know.
But let me state something really quick. All right, we need to get Asmodeus' attention, and to get his attention, well, we can't simply just be instantly sent to the ninth lair because, well, it shows that we failed in some manner or another, which, of course, failure is definitely not an option in his eyes. So, we need to create a reputation of sorts within Hell. One that even reaches him, that he's aware of. And then eventually when we do get to him, if we have that kind of reputation that might please him, we might be able to get a hearing from him. If that makes sense.
Okay, but how does that relate to the dumb sheep?
Okay, well, hear me out. It causes chaos. Chaos in
Really?
Hell?
Really? It does some sheep.
Well, think about it. Everyone here eats quite crappy food constantly. Sheep? Eating a sheep would be gourmet. It'd be the...
But it may also draw too much attention to us.
We don't want to draw too
You
much.
don't know where it
attention.
came from.
We don't want to draw too much attention, because then,
I
we'll
think
be
we
caught.
can use it as distraction, but not to point them towards us. And at the very least, like Rendon said, we can eat that.
I'm sorry, I must be getting... The hell might be getting a little bit to me right now.
I
It's
mean,
all right.
I'm just
Like,
worried.
ideas are welcomed.
I'm just worried about the destination that we have in mind.
well, I mean,
I'm also
of course.
going to. I'm gonna turn into a Febreze and just press the air a little bit to smell better because I cannot stand the smell.
Yeah.
Okay. They're around you. Begin to smell like what?
I don't know.
Lavender.
I would turn to Aster and ask her like, what is a good smell to counter this?
A good smell?
Yeah.
Pine.
Any fragrance?
Anything?
I don't know. I guess I'll make it smell like
Like a
forest
pine tree.
after, like a pine tree. Okay. Pine tree
Okay.
smell.
Yeah, nice. Aster, I'll say with your wood armor, you could grow an apple out of the wood armor.
Yay!
So I'm also trying to remember. So sorry, out of character and everything. So what was it that Igneous said about when he came to us about where he was?
I didn't.
You
Wait,
didn't.
I
Where
didn't.
did Felina get where did Felina get wood armor from?
It grows from my skin.
Oh,
Okay.
fancy.
Okay. I guess
I'm a tree.
while we're just kind of waiting and figure things out, realizing that we literally haven't talked to Igneous much about what has happened, I'd be like, Igneous, look, we do need to talk about. We need to know where did you end up going?
Not important right now.
Munching on different things
I sure.
in the apartment. Did I cut out?
I think the first.
Yeah, the first part, I think.
Okay, as the goats are going around munching things in the apartment, they all stop. At the same time, you can see their eyes becoming red.
Oh boy. Randon.
Randon,
I can't unsummon them.
Are
Oh my
goats
God.
supposed to do that?
No, they're not.
Never seen goats do that.
Goats in hell, of course.
Oh,
Satan.
You see them looking around at you guys, just heads moving in unison, and you hear a demonic voice coming from them.
Oh.
Your presence has been noticed by Lord Baphomet.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Forget
Gosh.
it's not it's not
Oh my
And they
gosh.
begin to eat each other.
Yep. To
They're
what?
gonna what each other?
Eat each other.
No!
Until there's nothing but a circle of goat heads on the floor in a pool of blood.
Wait, that doesn't make any
See
sense.
the blood, like the heads keep going, like they eat like the rear ends of each goat until there's nothing left, until it's just the flesh of the heads in a circle, and the blood forms a pentagram upside down.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh, Brendan, what have you done?
I don't
Not his
know what I've
fault.
done.
It kind of is.
He tried to help. I can
I'm just trying
assure
to
you,
help.
we've done that before.
You see the
How
blood
bad is this?
pooling as it lights up the pentagram, and
What's happening?
that then the gaps between the pentagram fill with even more blood, and you can see rising out of it a goat-headed man in a suit appears.
Oh,
Blood just fully drenching him, and he has a briefcase that he takes and opens.
Hello.
I'm here on the behalf of Lord Baphomet, and he takes out papers and hands them to Rendon. You're being sent a cease and desist by Lord Baphomet.
Okay. What does that mean?
You're expected to appear in court in 5 days. Goodbye. And he sinks back down as the goats are pulled into the hole and nothing is left.
What is this about?
Maybe goats wasn't a good choice of animal.
Did he already leave, the guy?
Yep, he sunk back into the pit of blood, sucking the goat with him.
He just went to serve Rendon and leave.
Is that my bailiff?
What does the letter say?
No, he's a lawyer basically. I guess he's like a lawyer from Baphomet.
Yeah, it says this is a cease and desist order, and I have to go to court in 5 days.
What are the reasons for it?
Boston doesn't say anything else on there.
Infringement on copyright.
well,
What
more-
layer of
Sounds
specifically
sounds like
says-
something.
You are being served the cease and desist for the summoning of goats TM.
what layer of where is Baphomet?
One sec. Let me look that up.
he's in a previous one. We have to
I
go
looked
the
it up.
other
He's
way.
part of the Abyss.
What layer is that? That doesn't help us.
Well, the
Oh, the
Abyss is
600th layer. The endless maze.
It's the what layer?
The 600th layer.
600.
Oh,
But it's part of the Abyss, though. Is the where he's
Yeah.
from,
The abyss.
which is different from the 9 layers of Hell. Because Hell is lawful evil. The Abyss is chaotic evil.
It is a deep extension of hell.
Okay.
Anyways,
however that works.
Oh,
I don't know.
That probably
Um,
wasn't the best.
it's at this point that Saber would walk back in. Hey, come on, guys, go up to the roof.
Are we willing to try other alternatives?
I would be willing because I apparently
We've
really
already talked about how we're gonna get food and water. We're fine. No other stuff that we need to worry about.
We should be fine for now on that.
Boston, is there still blood pools on the floor from the goats and everything?
There's some residue.
I'll just
I'm gonna shoot one of my chains out just to wrap all around Igneous.
I wouldn't say there's enough for that. It's like in the floorboards, like in the cracks. There's not like a puddle.
you're wrapping it
Um,
around Igneous.
I'm trying to get someone to come with me because I'm trying to get all of you up here.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna come.
You could have just asked us.
I did.
You didn't give us much time.
I thought you just went to the roof with the guy.
You're just like, hey, come up here with us, and then you immediately like, hey, is there blood? I'm gonna chain that around Igneous to get him to come. It's like, dude, okay, we haven't said anything yet. I was gonna try to have that conversation with Igneous about, and like, are you sure that's something that we shouldn't talk about?
We don't need to talk about it right now. We just need to get out of here. It's not important right now.
If you say so, I trust you. All right, let's go see what Saber wants.
Okay, I'll go up too.
Whatever to get out of this smell, because the pine is not lasting.
Now, and then now also the goat blood.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
Yeah, and in hell, if anything is like left out for like more than 5 seconds, it immediately begins to like stink. Like anything
Ugh.
perishable.
Oh. That's better than what I thought you were going to say.
No.
Well,
All right, you guys all on the top of the roof. Saber, what did you bring them up here for?
So I just brought them up here so they could see Damon train because I don't want something going wrong up here. Yeah, I'd rather not be alone with Damon.
Why are
I didn't
we
realize
training
I was
you?
going to have an audience.
Damon, if something goes
We're
wrong.
always
some stupid
watching.
Okay, well maybe we should just go to sleep and then we can deal with this tomorrow.
Yeah, let's just do that.
It is quite late.
We do like that idea.
Very well. Well, my couch is a pull-out couch, so you can sleep on that.
Yippee!
Though I'm not sure all of you would fit, so perhaps
I
you
call
might.
the couch.
Of course, my lady. You get first dibs.
Actually, I don't know if I want to touch it. Never mind. Someone else can have it.
I can clean it. If anything, just for that night. I'm sure it will not last clean for long. But he's right. We all are not going to fit. And I whispered to Drake, and I think we should keep an eye on him.
I should do that.
Someone else can take the couch bed.
Where'd Christian go?
I don't know.
I am going to make like a raised form out of sticks. So it's like a bed, but it's just sticks.
BRB.
That's comfortable enough for me.
Oh, kind of like a cot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you whip up a cot. You guys all find spots in the apartment.
Okay.
Oh, Kristen's having.
Okay. I guess we could set up watches. Who wants to take first?
I will. I'm a little shaken, so I probably won't fall asleep for a little
Are
bit.
you sure, Brendan? Are you gonna be okay?
It should be fine.
This will give you time to think about
Hey,
what
I
you're
didn't
gonna
do anything
say.
wrong.
What you're gonna say in court. Well, you don't say anything. You have to devise an argument. And I mean, I don't know if okay. First, I don't even know how we're gonna get to him. I don't know if he'll just summon you there.
I feel like I can use this letter as a passport.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, hopefully, that's just a you thing you have to worry about. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking.
Yeah, I know.
But let's be careful about just summoning random stuff.
It wasn't random. It was planned, but I understand.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing. Everyone
No,
going to bed.
Brendan's gonna watch. I'll take up middle watch.
Igneous is going to clean with prestidigitation everywhere that the party is going to lay down, just in case.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like, just like start cleaning it.
Is there a is it cramped at all, or is it kind of
It's not like super spacious, so it's a little bit cramped. Like there's like a lot of the floor space is taken up by you guys, but it's not horrible. It's doable.
Okay.
I can take morning watch.
Yeah, like I guess like early morning / late night. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 3. So Rendon, me, then Aster.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you guys go ahead and roll your perception.
Let's see if I actually can roll a good perception. There we go. Could have been better.
That's a 17.
17, okay.
That's my 23. Felina. Perception.
Yes. Where is it?
I'm just wondering how that court trial would go in hell, because
Okay,
it's definitely going to be
23.
rigged against you.
All right. The first 2 watches, not much goes on. You hear some commotion from Damon's bedroom. You can't really put your finger on what it could be, but he's goofing off in there somehow.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna. It's just he's just messing around in there. You don't know. You hear him like him muttering to himself, pages flipping, that sort of thing.
He's reading anime.
I think.
Come early morning, you can hear him fumbling around in there, and then he comes out of the bedroom, and you see he's dressed in a suit, still with his fedora on. And he comes out to the sleeping living room, and he looks at Saber and goes, "Sleep well, master. I must go off to work."
Oh my god.
And he looks at you, Aster. "I expect you'll be able to defend my apartment should attackers arrive."
Of course.
Alright, make sure my master knows where I went.
Oh, okay.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And he heads out the door. Then
Goodbye.
the rest of you finish your rest in the next hour or so, and you're awake.
Yippee.
Where did
Wakey, wakey.
where did whatever his name is go?
Oh, he went to work.
Work? What does he do for work?
So it is hell.
Still working hell? I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Knowing that he is gone, I'm gonna make the apartment smell really nice. I'm gonna clean as much as I can.
Okay. You get all the grime and everything off the walls, and it's hell, so it smells bad, but it smells a lot better than it did.
Okay. I can make it stink again once he comes back.
Sure.
But this may help.
Alright.
So what's the plan now?
I think there's not much until we go and meet the one guy.
Is it morning already?
Unfortunately,
You think so?
it
Yeah.
is.
Alright, so who wants
This
to
place
explain to
really
me
is
what happened
hell.
in that bar?
What was that,
What?
Saber?
Who wants to explain to me what happened in the bar?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Saran made a contract with one of the devil's demons or whatever it was. I don't really notice or pay much attention.
He said he wasn't a demon, just another soul like ours, but contracts here are binding for all the souls.
And what did you promise them?
I promised it that we would help with the rave that was going on tonight, to act as bodyguards and to also assist them in another endeavor, and they'll give us the information we need to get to the fourth layer of hell.
I'm still not sure if he was truthful.
Well,
Here's the thing. If he goes against his contract, well, that's him going to the ninth layer of hell. One-way ticket.
Well, I don't know if you shook his hand. You shook a hand.
Listen, if the contract is binding for me, then it's binding for him.
Not if you didn't shake his hand.
okay, there was no one else there.
Well, if I didn't shake his hand, then he didn't shake mine.
You agreed to the contract.
You did.
Well,
to the contract.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that's about what happened. Oh, he then promised Seren to help faster if she killed some lawn sharks, correct?
Yeah, so that's the second thing, is so he's in debt right now. And for the second favor, to get him to have everything settled within 2 days for us, would be to
not kill.
Take care of
Oh.
those sharks.
That
Cripple
means kill
them.
Drake.
I'm sure
I
we
really
can
don't
handle
know
it.
That seems up your alley, I'd Saber.
I'm not doing it.
We've handled much worse.
This is Seren's mess. Seren will get herself out of it.
I could probably handle it on my own if needed. She's still tired, by the way.
You don't have to do it on your own.
Why are you tired?
I don't know why I'm tired. I just want to sleep, but
Has the fact that she's been Gios, that she's no longer Gios, been brought up? I'm curious.
Necessarily think so. I don't think you mentioned anything about that, aside from just the fact that you are no longer guest. Right, Boston?
I'm curious.
Yeah, when she died, she was no longer Giest.
Yeah, but there was nothing else.
I mean, there's no
Additional.
indication, maybe that like that's what
Well,
was
she would
happening.
not feel as compelled as continuing with the Gias. But
I mean,
that's
right
pretty much
right
it.
now, her main thing is that it's like we need to get out of hell.
That's what she's focused on.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious. Okay. So like you said, I think right, there's nothing really for us to do until later. Right?
We are to meet
We
him.
don't want to draw attention, so
Yeah, we're to meet him at when it gets to close to night, I believe is what he said.
yeah.
It may be a good idea, though, to explore and find locations, places to hide, or places to escape from or through.
I guess
All right.
one or two of us could scout.
Where is Damon?
What?
He went to work, apparently. We weren't just a week for this. Felina was. I mean, sorry, not Felina. Aster. Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Who's Felina?
Yeah, that's my name.
Impressive.
Anyways,
Did he mention what work he does to you?
No, he didn't. I
I'm
didn't ask him either. I was
mostly
tired.
talking to Saber. Mostly talking to Saber.
If I didn't know he went to work, how would I know what his job is?
I don't know. Just curious.
What?
Well, I think, like I said, if anyone wants to, they can be more than willing to try to scout the area, but have to be careful if you do. Or if not, we just wait and just and then meet him.
I'm gonna head out for a little bit and meditate somewhere.
Okay.
Don't
I think
mind.
Saber Bana Zone is fine.
Yep.
Don't try to like shoot too many more police people.
I can go ahead and patrol if needed. See if there's anything else that we can utilize.
Okay. Just remember, we don't have a way to contact you.
Well, I have a way to keep
I do.
discreet.
I'd say Igneous does, but all
Should
right.
be fine.
If you choose to, go ahead.
Wait, Igneous, you've been gone for a few days with the whole thing that happened, yet you're not sharing us what happened. Another thing that came to mind, why didn't you send anything the moment you got lost? Or wherever you were?
I wasn't able to.
If he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it. Let him be.
It's fine.
Well, I mean,
I feel it's a fair question.
Suffice to know that I wasn't able to.
Okay.
There's so many things in my mind that aren't lining up right now. For some reason, I just had this headache that just was on the back of my head for the last few days.
Want
It's
me to
been a
make it last longer?
long week.
I don't think that was it.
Has it only been a week for you guys?
Well,
A little under.
it's
4
been
days
under
now, I
that.
think.
4 or 5.
Makes sense.
I'm just glad that headache is gone now.
You can bring it back if you want.
Yeah.
Good. Anyways, go patrol or something.
All right. Wish
Well,
me luck.
All right. Let's try to make that go by fairly quickly.
Well, I want to do something, so that's why I'm going to meditate.
You wanted to do something or you didn't?
I want to do something, that's why I'm going to meditate.
Oh, I see.
Okay. We'll be quick with
Okay,
these
yeah.
things. So Saran goes into her dragon form and takes off.
Gotcha.
Please tell me I
Goodbye.
was invisible.
Here, let's start with Saber real quick.
So I want to go and find somewhere like a rooftop just to meditate. You know, somewhere Saber's comfortable, even hearing blood-curdling screams. But I want to go in my mind and just start having a conversation with Finn.
All right.
About if he knows a quick way to get through the levels of hell. After all, he's a chain devil. This is his home plane.
Cool. Yeah. So what do you ask first?
Well, Finn, how does it feel being back here, I guess? Even
Come on.
through me.
Not good. There's not much for me here.
Oh.
Bad memories.
I can imagine. It is hell after all. With that being said, is there any places we should avoid?
Well, pretty much all of it, but
Well, yeah.
I mean, the further you go, the closer you get. Things will get different, sometimes worse. This lair, from what I've seen, it's bad, but different ways that maybe aren't apparent to us right now. I would be careful with Asmodeus. He's gotten very unstable. Given Diabolus' betrayal, he doesn't trust any demon or devil. I imagine that's why most of them have been removed, and that's what's caused the shortage.
So Asmodeus is Diabolus' father.
Yes.
Alright, well, I don't know if you have an answer for this one, but do you know any sort of pathways to get out of here?
Hell has changed a lot since I've been here last, but there are rules put in place, certain laws that when broken send you through the lairs, but to purposely go through the lairs without breaking those rules, you'll have to get permission by whoever is put in charge of that. Many Archdevils have people that do that for them, and they'll also make those decisions. Other demons can also request the presence of others, summoning them to their realms, but it is ultimately up to the person in charge of that lair. So, for example here, Mammon, or whoever is appointed by Mammon, would have to okay it.
Alright, so last thing. The last time we were here, so I believe it was both of us, correct? Even if I wasn't technically in my own brain or body.
Yes. Yeah.
What layer would you say we were on when oh frick, why can't I remember his name? Can't remember his name. Oh no. Who was the one who was training me?
Legion.
I was gonna say it.
What layer were we on with Legion?
I believe we were on the first.
So right near here.
Yes.
Or am I confused?
2 layers up from where we are right now, yes.
Okay. So we're on the third layer. Sorry, I didn't know that one. Alright. Well, I guess you gave me some answers that we didn't have before. Or at least I didn't have before.
There are doors between the planes, or between the layers. But the keys to them are still possessed by those in charge. So it is possible to steal them.
Right then. Well, it's good to know.
You would just have to find out who is in charge of that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. Thank you very much, and try
So-
to get out of your life.
Boston, out of character, just to clarify some things. In order to have passage between the layers of hell, we need to have a key. And if we don't have a key, and if we were to forcibly try to go through the layers of hell, that would be breaking one of the rules and send us straight to the 9th layer, correct?
Pretty much.
Okay. Pretty much as in, what did I miss?
Well, like, breaking the rules can force you through the layers of hell. But there's not, like, the way to force your way through. That would require some sort of plane shift.
Okay, so plane shift would be a forcing your way through.
Yeah, which may draw attention, but you're not really sure.
Okay. And do we need the permission of whoever is in charge, or can we steal that permission?
You can steal the key. Or trick whoever it is to sending you there.
And then we would not be breaking a rule then at that point, correct?
No.
Okay.
If you go through viable means.
Okay, just checking. Because I'm wondering if the means that Saran was going through is going to be even viable to begin with.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue. I'm sure he'll share this information at some point.
Alright, well. See, so you, Saran, you're going to go on a, like, scouting trip?
Yeah, just flying around and looking around and seeing what if there's anything that they should be wary of, or anything that might prove of worth and use.
Okay, so you're just flying around, not trying to be, like, sneaky about it?
She'll definitely have some caution involved with it, so she'll cast invisibility on herself.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
3rd level, so that's going to be, I think, 5 spell points. Keep forgetting how many spell points.
I just have that.
Okay.
I just have that as like, instead of like how many slots I have, I just have that as the how many spell points it is.
That's what I did too.
I probably should do that as well. It's 5.
Yeah.
So minus 5 off of 73 is going to be 68. Okay. So yeah, she'll cast invisibility on herself and start flying around.
Alright.
Low, high, all that kind of stuff. She's going to be looking from multiple angles.
Alright, yeah. Just roll that perception then.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
She knows
Okay.
everything.
I see everything.
I see all. These dragon eyes aren't meant
So
for
I'd say
show.
the first thing you kind of notice is massive skyscrapers. And they have names plastered on the side of them.
Okay.
There's one called Pain and Suffering LLC. This appears to be the largest.
I'll be back 1 second.
And you can hear the most amount of screams coming from there. Another one labeled Bed, Body, and Beyond.
Okay.
Then there is another one labeled the Devil's Playground. These appear to be the three most important and biggest buildings. You can see many people working in them. In the glimpses you catch at the windows, people working in cubicles mainly. Though some of the levels, you can see that they appear to be, specifically in the Pain and Suffering LLC, you see different machines being tested on people that appear to be made for torture. In the Bed, Body, and Beyond, you see different, like people's flesh being stretched over frames and people being remolded into furniture as an appliance. And then the Devil's Playground. The windows are very tinted. And you hear many screams ranging from agony to pleasurable.
It's like Hellraiser.
And as you're flying on the street level, you notice there are various beasts, all looking distinctly different from each other, and appearing to be people formed into these weird, disgusting forms that roam the streets, nibbling at the people who are unable to find housing. You notice one being a pair of legs with just a mouth that runs by and takes a homeless person's head off and runs away with it. It appears these streets are quite littered with these morphed, perverted bodies. And the other thing you notice is the police. Like you saw last night, them ripping through the street. You see one police car holding a person behind it, dragging them on the road, and as they whip around the corner, hurling them through a building. The sound of the sirens and the screaming filling the air. Is there anything else that you are looking for?
She's gonna look into the because it was the Devil's Playground, Bed, Body, and Beyond, and what was the last one again?
Wait, what? I just come back. I hear Bed, Body, and Beyond.
Pain and Suffering LLC.
Pain and Suffering LLC. She's gonna try to take a closer look at the Pain and Suffering LLC, since the other one, the Devil's Playground, has tinted windows, and she's gonna see kind of like what's going on with the torture in particular.
And specifically, they're testing different torture devices and torture methods. There's the different levels, and some level, like the levels with the cubicles, is just the paperwork side of things.
I was thinking of The Good Place, where you talk about all the different ways that torturing humans.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, there's only so amount of ways that you can flatten a penis.
What in the world did I just hear?
Thomas, you got married.
That's in the
You
show.
got married and everything got weird.
I'm saying that's made in the show.
It's pretty good. But also, this appears to be where people go for their torture appointments. You can see there's a door at the bottom where people are lined up.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't the only building with torturing going on in it. There are others, but this appears to be the top dog.
Gotcha. Is there anything that stands out in the sense of people potentially volunteering to be the torturers?
I mean, not that you're going to get from a flyby,
Maybe a Cinnamite?
but people are... when you see the torturing going on, it is mainly... It's just demons doing it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ow, Calypso.
I'm thinking. And then, of course, there was the one with the tinted windows, and I wasn't able to see. I'm trying to think about what each of those could indicate. Because the bed, body, and beyond, that's definitely for those that don't follow the rules and they get turned into furniture.
Mm-hmm.
The torture one, there's definitely some potential there that we could get at least some attention, enough to like, because like I know we already have like our name being on the radar of the cops, but I'm thinking about what we could do to potentially get our name to others, like the people who are in charge of the gates. But then again, Saran doesn't really know much about what the conversation was going on with Saber. So
I mean, if
she's trusting in her her connection that she has.
I mean, for being bodyguards and fighting the cops, we'll probably make a name.
Yeah.
For ourselves.
She'll take this information and start heading back. Just anything that she should know on the way back?
I wouldn't say anything really of note.
Okay. Just everything I
Though,
saw is...
I will say, your presence in the sky wasn't unnoticed. Well, I guess it was unnoticed because you're invisible. Never mind. You're good.
I was going to say, I mean, I'm surprised they don't have a way to try to see invisible things, but...
Wait, what spell did Spencer use? What spell did Spencer use, though?
Invisibility.
Just regular one?
Yep.
Okay. Good job, Spencer. I applaud you.
Yee. And yeah, that will end her patrol, and she'll return back after about 30 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything?
What is wrong with you people? Huh?
What? What do you mean there's what's wrong with me?
I'm probably gonna... We're gonna end right at 9.
Aww.
But unless anyone has anything they want to do specifically in the last 5 minutes.
I'm not thinking of anything right now. Just waiting to... If we want to, we can like fast forward to probably Damon. I imagine Damon gets back first. And then we can say that we end right before we head out to go and deal all that stuff.
Saran imparts the information that she found during her patrol.
I can't say that I wasn't there for most, other than so you found like a factory that turns people into.
Oh, so there's the 3 main buildings that are like the 3 head monopolies, which is Bed, Body, and Beyond. Then it was remind me, Boston. What were the other 2 again?
Something LLC. That's one.
Torture
Pain
LLC,
and Suffering.
Pain and Suffering LLC, and then it was Devil's Playground. Is what it was. Yeah, the Devil's Playground.
The Devil's Playground.
And then, of course, on the streets there were monsters roaming about that were tearing people who couldn't find housing. And police officers being police officers and lynching people.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, sounds about what I expected. Well, let's go ahead and wait for Damon to come back. I'm sure Igneous has cleaned up the place since everything's been going on.
Yeah, so Igneous, the place is spotless.
Aster, I'm sorry, finish.
You're good.
I was gonna say, Aster, did you prepare those couple of spells we talked about?
Oh.
Well,
I guess.
We lost
Calypso.
Christian.
So yeah. So I don't know. However many spells you can prepare as Druid, 2 of them would go towards create or destroy water and good berry.
I already
Any-
have good berry.
Lipso,
Oh, well, that's good.
get off!
Wait, I
I
thought
was
she
just-
couldn't.
Boston.
I thought she couldn't create water.
You can create with a spell. With her spell, yeah, you can just
Oh.
create water.
Well, whatever. I guess mine's a backup then.
Hey, Boston. So, how are we gonna do the Baphomet trial?
Oh, you'll see.
I'm excited. I'm just curious
Still in
how.
5 days, so
Was that anything planned at all, or was that just on the fly?
That was on the fly. I mean, you summon goats in hell, so I was like, oh, I mean, that is
Well, you're
Met's whole thing.
Copyright infringement.
that's funny.
What if I
I
had
get
summoned camels? I could have also summoned camels.
could summon anything except for goats.
goats was the one thing that you should have probably summoned, and you summoned it. I guess. I mean, we can.
Felina, can you help me get Calypso off my shoulders?
Yeah.
She's getting off on her own. She heard me say it. Alright, yeah. So, to finish this off, Damon comes back in the door at around 5 p.m. And sees his apartment sparkling. What has happened here?
Just made it
Yeah,
more
man.
appropriate for us.
Haven't really touched your stuff. We just made it so that it's cleaner.
So my jars are where they were before.
Yes.
That would be the goats. The goats did that.
Wait, what?
Yes, I see one is out of place. He nudges it back. What goats are you speaking of, by the way?
I summoned goats, and apparently Baphomet didn't like that, so I have a cease and desist order. I have to go to court in a couple of days. Anyway, don't summon goats down here. Yeah.
Classic mistake.
Classic. You've fallen for one of the classic blunders.
You fallen. You triggered my trap card.
Well, I don't appreciate you summoning goats in my apartment, but I suppose that would add to the aura, so...
You're welcome.
I'd be
Anyways.
lying if I said I wasn't extremely disappointed.
Well, sorry about that, but we were dying in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the idea. Well, anyways,
So you
it
were
shouldn't take long for me to restore it.
You were working. Where do you
Yes.
work in particular?
Well, I work at Pain and Suffering LLC.
What do you do there?
I work the mailroom.
What goes on in the mailroom? Like, what sort of mail do you get?
Mainly due to feces and ears and teeth.
What about the female room?
Trust me, if that existed, I would have found it.
Now we know why he's in hell.
But
No, I swear, that wasn't the reason.
I
Then why?
He's
Tell me.
just-
Tell me.
I said, that's my deepest, darkest secret.
But I want to know.
It's fine.
I'm not reading his thoughts. I don't want to be in there.
Anyways.
Neither do I.
Okay, so is it so like people get sent like teeth and other such things?
Well,
and
We get lots of hate mail considering the business that we're in.
oh well, yes, guess so. Yeah.
If someone ripped your nipples off every Tuesday, you would send them a envelope full of your own doo-doo feces as well.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
curious. Do they accept volunteer workers at all?
I just
No.
look at Saran like, what are you?
You see, not many people are trusted in positions of power such as torturer, unless they have been vetted.
And how does one get vetted?
Well, first you have to apply to become a demon.
I see.
Then if you pass the background check, then you're upgraded to level 1 demon status, like much of the cops here.
Gotcha.
See, the torture industry is the most sought-after industry in this whole city. So all the ones that don't make it decide to be cops. Because it's pretty much the same job. Except you got to drive a sick car around and beat up homeless people.
I see.
Though that's not my...
So it's either become a demon, so you have the job like that, or be lucky enough to get like a job in like the mailing or kind of other department.
Yes, exactly.
Or you're just tortured.
Yes, many people actually, to make ends meet, will offer themselves up as proxy torturers, so they will be tortured in the stead of other people. You see, even the rich and powerful in this city must comply with the torturing. So,
how often do you have to be tortured?
Once a week.
For how long?
As long as I see fit. But there's a lot of appointments, so they kind of had to make it snappy.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious about the details here of Hell, in case we might be able to utilize some of these things.
Sure.
Who knows? Each level of Hell is probably different.
I'll give you one question for time's sake.
What was that?
What's the question?
I'll give you one question for time's sake. I only have time for one question.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, he's letting us ask one question?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
I have time for one question.
I thought he was going to ask us a question, but never mind.
No. Though I have many, but I'll keep them to myself.
What is the Devil's Playground?
The Devil's Playground. Well, simply put, it's the largest brothel in the city.
The succubus.
Yes, the succubi.
Hence why tinted windows.
Succubi.
Yes.
Keep the perverts out.
Yes. As they say in the business, they suck you and then they say bye.
Two in a row. The Mama Milkies and now this.
That's true. We have both the map.
I'm just looking for I'm just looking for more opportunities like this.
Well, was that your question?
I guess that is a question that we asked.
That was a question, and you said one question, so.
Alright, well. I'm gonna be going to my room now to de-stress from work.
Okay. Alright.
Master. No, Christian's probably not here.
He's not.
Yeah,
he's meditating.
What are you gonna ask him to come and help him?
I would never ask him to do that. No, I will.
Ask anybody?
I would do training. I would like to do training with him soon, but I understand if he's busy. One like him must train all the time.
He's off meditating right now, I believe.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Focus on my chakra.
You know where my apartment is, so you're allowed to stay here for further notice as long as my master says it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I do wish for you to be aware, but we are planning on making a journey down the layers of hell. If you wish to continue to be under the stewardship of Saber, your master,
yes,
you'll have to follow along.
Of course. Such a dangerous escapade would be perfect for furthering my training.
Oh, we all know how well his NPCs go.
He's gonna freaking die 2 moments in. He's gonna get sent to the 9th layer of hell so soon.
Where he belongs.
Alright, well. I'll see you all in approximately 5 minutes. And he goes into his room.
Around what time is it right now?
It's 5 o'clock.
Okay, so we
Okay.
should start getting ready to head to the.
I mean, we still probably have like 5 hours till we probably have to leave. Because it's before midnight, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna call that for the session because my apartment's getting inspected tomorrow, and I have to hide the snake and lizard, and we're taking it to someone's house so they can hide them. So.
I guess.
You're
That's
not
all.
allowed to have snakes and lizards.
I'm not really sure, but I don't want to risk it.
I see.
Right.
You already have like 4 cats, so.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to bring Cookie over tomorrow morning so they don't see him.
Oh, so you think you can't have cats either?
We can. We just haven't told them about Cookie yet because I don't know how many cats we're allowed to have, and I don't want to ask the question to make it seem suspicious.
3 cats, fine. 4? No.
4
But the people
cats, a
across from
lizard,
us
and a
have
snake.
The people across from us, I think, have 4 cats, so maybe it's okay. But
Yeah, they have 4.
we're just being cautious. But yeah, so we
Yeah,
gotta
no,
go
that's
take
fair.
the lizard and snake over. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna call it here.
All right.
We all good for Felina? We're not doing anything next Sunday, are we?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Are we good for next week?
I think
Let
I
me
should be.
one
be
second.
fine.
Cool.
Should be good
Alright.
too.
Well, I will see you guys then. I apologize for the existence of Damon. Sorry, not sorry.
He might be a bit
It makes
entertaining in
things
the future instances.
I mean, it's good for
He's definitely been my favorite to play.
it's good for comedic purposes, I guess.
I wonder
Mhm.
what the interactions between Damon and Carter would be.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we forgot.
Oh no!
That would be interesting.
The fun.
We should give
the fun-
one of
the
those
fun
cloudy
DM
jars to Carter.
The fun
Carter,
DM
we
back
found some
and
food
forth.
for you. Opens jar in front
Whoa!
of him.
Well,
This ain't. This ain't. He's like, this ain't blood.
I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.
Boy.
The fact that I interacted with people like that in real life is just.